All right, live stream is up. Main events. I'm going to run upstairs real fast. Right. Let's get going. Independent buggy C main. Independent buggy C main. Top two gets a race again. Let's get you guys out here. Marshals are from the last race of the night, which I believe is a mini truggy A main. As you guys make your way out there, grab a blower, and let's get that going once again out there, please. So far, I think it's been pretty good. Might need some volunteer marshals early. There's a few races that have not as many drivers in them as we would like, so we'll probably need a volunteer or two. But for now, there's 8 mini truggy marshals here for the independent stock buggy C main. Independent stock buggy C main. Let's do it. Race number 1 of 20. Another 20 races. If you add 3 minutes to 11 of them, that's another 30 minutes. So we did 3 hours per round in qualifying. So now we can do just under 4 hours for the mains, I think. Should be done at like 9:30, 9:40, something like that. Let's get those blowers brought back out there, please. If you're coming out to Marshall, just grab them and take them out there now that the batteries are switched out. Race number 1. Race number 1. Dustin, Roger A., Grayson, Mark, Travis, Brian, Rick, and Raja.
One minute to the start of the race. Brian Damewood. Dustin Becker. Rick Hobbs.
Don't break him before you race him, guys. Don't break him before you race him. Let's get our mini Truggy Marshals out here, please. Should be Logan, Tyler, Don, Josh, Ronnie, Bryson, Sam, and Kurt. Here for race number 1. Got just need Roger, Grayson, and Travis get checked in for me. Roger, Grayson, and Travis. Marshals, Marshals, Marshals.
A. Roger Nemec.
Grayson, Grayson Stevie, King of the Mountain Frontiers.
Grayson Stevie.
All right, there's Roger. I saw Travis heading out there. No mas. No more laps. No more laps. We'll let Travis do 1 lap. No more laps. We'll make sure we have marshals before
Travis
we go anywhere. Here for race number 1. Race number 1. Okay. Dustin Becker's on the 1. Roger A., move on up to the number 2. Grayson Stevie on the number 3. Mark Schmidt on the number 4. Travis Clancy on the number 5. Brian Damewood on the number 6. Rick Hobbs on the number 7. And Roger Nemec on the number 8. I need a marshal at the end of the straightaway. I need 1 marshal at the end of the straightaway. We're supposed to have 8. I think Logan's out there. There he is. I thought he was out getting something to eat, but maybe not. So that should... Logan, Tyler Fleming's out there. Don Drews is out there. Josh Haven's out there. Ronnie Wentz is out there. Bryson Pavel? Where's Bryson at? Oh, it's Bryson Pavel. Bryson Pavel. Bryson Pavel, you're holding us up. Bryson Pavel. Where is Bryson? Oh, there he is. You get the end of the straightaway. It's all yours. Bryson Pavel. Where does that one go? That one goes to the top of the hill, doesn't it? We missed one. Sorry, guys. We're still getting the pole blower thing down. My sister was actually supposed to be here to help me today, and she never showed up. It's not her fault. All right, here we go. Just a little thing, even inside, if you guys can hear me, I forgot to do my spiel, so I'm just going to say we have had, once again, some of the best run of RC car racing that in my lifetime, and I'm 44 now. It really started right around 2016, and it's kind of stayed that way because, for the most part, we all understand that we're driving little 13-inch cars, 9-inch wheelbase, on 8 to 10-foot lanes all at once. So more than likely, you're going to get hit by somebody. More than likely, somebody's going to run into you. What I would like you guys to do is if you run somebody over, you know, just realize what you did, give the spot back. If I see it and I say, hey, just as a, who am I going to pick out? So, hey, Roger, dude, you just ran your son over. Give him his spot back, okay? If I say something like that, make sure you just do it for me. But you should be self-policing. And if I miss something, you know, and somebody doesn't wait, that's happened to all of us many more times than we would like to rehash. So just remember it's toy car racing, and we're all here to try to have fun. And sometimes it's not fun, but most of the time it is, and that's why we keep coming back. So please, let's take care of one another out there. Let's keep any of the drama stuff out of this. We've had really good runs for a really long time, and I'd like to keep it that way. So, all right, enough of the spiel. Here we go, drivers. Let's have some fun. Lower main start now. Shake and bake at the tone. Ah, a little jumpy, but it works out. I like it. We're underway. I think that was Grayson trying to get in there. He's racing in independent on the dirt after winning Plex spec last year. It's like you kind of got to start over again. It almost feels like so. It's just part of it. Oh boy, that was Steve Wall. I think that wasn't Steve Wall. That was Mark Schmidt bouncing off the wall. A couple more get around. So let's see. I think that might be Brooks up to second. Now it's going to be. That's Roger. Roger had some really weird qualifying. His car was not happy, but it looks like they've got it figured out. So Dustin Becker way out in front. Roger, the younger one, in the 2 spot. Pretty sure that's Mark in the 3. Yeah, Mark Schmidt now in 3rd. Roger A in the 4. Brooks will be 5th.
37.1. 35.3. 36.3. 42 flat. 25.9.
Minute and a half in, Dustin Becker, Roger, top 2. Top 2 move on. Everybody else gets to fold their arms and stew about it for 5 minutes while they corner marshal next. Then Mark, Roger, Travis, Grayson, Brian, and Rick here in race number 1. Dustin Becker has led from the get-go. He's going to be coming down the back straightaway. Put a lap on Rick right there.
27.3. 32.7. 28 flat. 27.
Dustin and Roger, Mark Schmidt hanging in there in the 3 spot. He's battling with Roger up the hill and back down up the doubles. All these elevation changes here at the HobbyPlex provide some pretty unique racing.
27.6.
Mark bounces off. Roger's going to get clear for a little bit.
$35.1. 29.6.
Halfway, 2.5 in, 2.5 left to go.
26.8. 27.5. 26 flat. 26.2. 29.4. 27.4.
3 down, 2 minutes left to go.
25.1. 26.2.
Dustin, Roger, Mark, Roger A, Travis, Brian, Grayson, and Rick.
27.5.
3 down, 2 left.
28.3.
12:26 for Dustin. Not that the pace
36.1.
matters, but that's doing pretty good. We haven't talked about him a whole lot because we haven't needed to. He's coming up the hill right now. Is that Mark all over Roger again? That is. Battle for second again. Minute 35 left to go. Every time Mark catches him,
32.
something happens and he falls back a little bit. He's really patient right there as
29.2.
Rogers making that car wide. Mark patient again. Oh, no.
38.4.
Again. Minute 22. I think you can still catch him.
32.7.
Don't look now, though. Is that Travis Clancy? Maybe not.
37.9. 30.7. 28.1. 29.3.
Oh, man. Roger and Mark, 1 and 2. Final minute.
25.6.
Mark's going to make one more
30.7.
run. Meanwhile, back there, you got
25.8.
Roger and Travis battling. Brian,
28.7.
Grayson, and Rick behind them. Trouble from the far corner. I don't think that's one of our
26.7.
leaders. It's not. That's Rick. So he's going to let the top two in front of him go. Rick's driving really good here. You got Mark making up some ground. Let's see. Roger with a 27. Mark with a 26.6. He gained a second. They're going to get 2, maybe 3 laps to figure this out. Roger bounces off the pipe a little bit. This is where Mark flipped it last time. He's right on his tail. Ooh, Roger goes a little wide. Oh, they touch nose to tail.
33.6. 25
Like
flat.
awkward neighbors at a hot tub party.
37.2. 32.9.
Here they come. One more time. Down the straightaway. Mark has got that spot away from Roger. Roger's like, man, I've been here all day. I would
26.7.
really like to race one more time. He's going to have to dig
28.9.
deep and find some speed. 5 seconds left on the
30.4.
clock. This will be the final lap. We've got a pretty good race to start us off here in the C main of independent two-wheel drive. This is regular Joe's.
25.3.
Oh,
Grayson
Roger
Studio.
got a little bouncy. Mark's like,
31.2.
yes.
Roger Nemeth done. 30.5.
Couple more
Travis
corners
Clancy
for
done.
Mark Schmidt to join the
28.6.
club. Dustin will win this one wire to wire. Here comes Mark. And Mark will
33.4
extend his day.
Brian
That car
Daly.
looks really good, too, by the way.
25.6 Mark
Here
Smith
comes
done.
Roger. Roger's going to get third. He had a horrible qualifying day. Started dead last. We'll finish
30.7
third here
Roger Nemeth done.
in the C main. You're going to get Grayson, Roger, Travis,
30.8
Brian,
Hobbs
and
done.
Rick
All
Hobbs.
drivers are finished. The race is completed.
Excellent. Race number 2, independent stock buggy. Independent stock buggy. This is Plex Spec B main. What did I say? Oh, weird. Well, that was last race. Independent stock buggy was last race. This is Plex Spec B main, race number 2. And Jameson, Steve, Chloe, Bill, Lakota, Braxton, Kevin, Kyrie, Melissa, and Sterling. A 10-car Plex Spec B main. Sometimes these are the best races of the day. Let's get them checked in and get all of our drivers out there from the last one to Marshall. There were 8 of
Kevin
you.
Becker.
I think with Rick, we'll have 7 official marshals. It wouldn't hurt
1
to
minute
have
to start of the
a
race.
bonus marshal here and there, as
Steve
this is a
Eichner.
10-car field
Stanger.
of Plex
Melissa
Speckers.
Catherine.
So if you were looking for some cardiovascular activity today, if you want a free exercise program, or if you've paid your entry fee and just want to get that heart rate up, I suggest you come out here right now and find an empty bucket or cone to sit on. As this is Plex Spec Beginner
Jameson Conrad.
A B main. Plex Spec Beginner B main.
Chloe Dorsch. Bill Grieve.
Don't break them before you
Chloe
race them.
Clancy.
Definitely don't want to see that. All right, no more laps. No more laps. No more laps. We're going to find
Less
you
than
a couple
5.
extra marshals. No more laps. Straightaway is closed. Sterling, straightaway is closed. Straightaway is closed. Jameson Conrad on the number 1. Keep going up. The number 1's kind of faded. Keep going. Yeah, right there. That's perfect. Number 2 is Steve Eichler. Oh, Chloe Dortch on the number 3. So close to an A main here. She can taste it. Bill Grieve on the number 4. Lakota Clancy on the number 5. Braxton Stanger, first time here ever. He's on the number 6. Kevin Becker on the number 7. Kyrie in that dark blue buggy, he is on the number 8. Melissa Catron on the number 9. And Sterling in the lone short course truck today, the only short course truck in Plex spec here on a Summer Series Saturday on the number 10. Okay, well, let's see. He's going to be there. Give me one of those over there. I need 2 more marshals in the center, right in the center on the white buckets. 2 more marshals in the middle. Who can help us out? Where's some of our Plex spec A-mainers at? Come on out here and help us out. There goes Alex. Eichler, I like it. Just whatever you do, don't break your leg. That happened this year. You can go help. He's got that spot. Because he's well, whatever. You guys can tag team it. All right, here we go. Drivers ready. Marshals ready. Top 2. Get to race in the A-main later on today, much later on today. Drivers ready. Marshals ready. Shake and bake. At the tone. Here we go. Oh no, Bill. Coming in hot. That was awesome. Oh, that wasn't. All right, so what do we got? I think that's Conrad hanging on to the lead and Eichler hanging on to the 2 spot, trying to join his kiddo. Alex, your second qualifier today. Trouble up at the top of the hill. Down the back straight. That's first. And here comes second.
34.4. 36.2.
Bill, all the way back up to third after rolling it over at the start.
43.4.
Those RB10s, rear motor, generating a lot more grip.
48.8.
In theory.
50.5.
Picking up the front wheels quite a bit sometimes. Steve trying to avoid that short course truck of Sterling and kind of psyched himself out, rolled it over. It's going to let Bill get a little bit closer this time. Now it's Bill's turn to get around the short course truck. Meanwhile, Jameson is gone. Adios. See ya. Hasta luego.
34.6.
Hasta mañana.
33.6.
Bill in the 3. Steve, Bill. Oh, my goodness. Who's that? I think that might be Kevin. Kevin in the 4. Chloe running 5th.
40.8.
Then Braxton. And then is that Kyrie? That is Kyrie. Kyrie up to the 7 spot.
46.2. 31.6.
Meanwhile, your top 3. Boy, Jameson's got to run through the leaders or the lappers now. And sometimes here in Plex spec, that's pretty tough. It is beginner. That was awesome too. Landed on its wheels. So that kind of I don't know what color that is. It's kind of like a cream and red color.
35.9.
Trying to stay in front of Steve Eichler. Eichler trying to poke his way through the field now. Cars going every which way except for straight. And they're trying to get through the triple. I think he's going to be clear. He does. He's got one more car in front of him. I think that's going to be Braxton. Your top 2 have cleared the field. Now it's Bill's turn. And look at Bill. Bill's making it. Getting through. Steve's got to be careful. Bill's going to be right there.
49
Really, that's the closest race is for second, the final bump spot. Make that top 10. Get to sit around for about an hour or 2 before the A main of Plex spec.
36 flat.
Jameson trying to pull away. Oh, Jameson stuffs it in the pipe. Here comes Eichler.
34.6.
There, look at that. That's
35.4.
Steve Eichler all over
32.6.
Jamison. Where is Bill? Bill's a little ways back. He had closed into within a corner or two, but now he's going to fall back a little bit more.
39.9.
We still got 2 minutes left to go here on the clock. This is Plex Spec, racing at its finest.
41.3. 31.6. 38.2. 42.2.
Jamison touched the pipe, just barely touched it. Steve, just all he has to do is finish second. I think he knows that.
32.3.
He's trying to
32.3.
not be too aggressive, but if he can get around Jamison, that'll be some good cushion, because
102.1.
Bill is still hanging out in third. Then you got Kevin, Chloe, Braxton, Lakota,
36.7.
Kyrie, Melissa, and Sterling.
33.1. 46.6.
Help, help, help.
41.8. 42.8. 32.7. 44.8.
Eichler,
35.2.
all he has to do is finish second. He knows it. Bill's lingering back there, just coming onto the straightaway. Last time they were separated by about 12 seconds. This time it's going to be about 10 seconds, so still pretty big gap back there. We got 45 seconds on the clock. Jamison, Steve, Bill, Kevin, Chloe, Lakota, Braxton, Kyrie, Melissa, and Sterling.
50.1. 34.3. 36 flat. 43.1. 34.6. 34.2. 33.5.
Jamison, Steve, Bill, Kevin, Chloe, Lakota, Kyrie, Braxton, Melissa, Sterling. We got 10 seconds. I think Bill did get that extra lap,
44.3.
so if anything happens up
38.9.
front, he still has a shot at it. But he's pretty far back there now in that third spot.
58.9.
Time's expired on the big clock. And cross line can be done.
35.2
Jameson's going to win this one wire to wire. He'll be your 9th overall qualifier. Here comes Steve Eichler getting second. He will be your second and final qualifier in the AMA. Nice job, Steve Eichler. Excellent.
37.6 Bill Grieve done. 59 flat Sterling Havens done.
There's Chloe. Chloe's going to get fifth, waiting on Lakota and Melissa. Here comes Lakota. Don't go backwards. And Melissa. The blue truck. Marshall, stay out there. Got one more to go. She's going to finish her lap. She's going to get 7 laps and finish a race, so that's always good. Bam, there it is. Let's get everybody right back out there to corner marshal. If you took a transponder, please put it back. Number 3 is up. Race number 3 is up. Race number 3. This is independent 4-wheel drive C main.
Eric Jarman.
The independent guys, your top most populated classes of the day again. That's pretty much par for the course nowadays. Just a scheduling note, guys. Remember, next week, Family Friday Off-Road is on for Friday, but we will not be racing Saturday. It'll be open track Saturday.
Grayson Stevie.
So if you're around, you're not going to the Hobby Haven shootout, or you're not going to camping or something like that, you want to get some track time, that'd be a good day to do it. We got 2 weeks left of the current iteration of this layout. The open track, and then that following Saturday, we will have a club race on it, and that'll be the last one before we change it up just a little bit, just enough to make it different. All right, no more laps. No more laps. No more laps. Straightaway is closed. The straightaway is closed. The straightaway is
1 minute to the
closed.
start of the race.
The straightaway is closed. The straightaway is closed. Kurt Benson on the number 1. The number 1 is kind of faded. So if you're, yeah, there you go. That's better. Eric Jarman on the 2. Steve Wall on the 3. Eli Vanderbeek on the number 4. Brooks Underberg on the number 5. Bryson Pavel on the number 6. Then Roger A. on the number 7. Mark Schmidt on the number 8. Travis Clancy on the number 9. And Grayson Stevie, four-wheel drive debut on the number 10. Got some Plex spec marshals out there, so try not to yell at them. They'll do the best they can. Just it is, you know.
Less than 5.
Hey, you. Psst. Psst. Who is that? Stand up. Is that Sterling? Stand up. There you go. You're going to get your clothes all dirty, man. Mom will get mad at you. Mine would. My wife would be ticked off. All right, here we go. Drivers, marshals, let's try to have some fun. Shake and bake. Be patient at the tone. Again, a little jumpy, but kind of works out. A little trouble back there. Not very often you see Bryson Pavel in the C main of a four-wheel drive race. I think that's Eric Jarman taking over the top spot. And Eli Vanderbeek up to the 2. So pretty good start for those two. Then it's going to be Steve,
31.5.
Kurt,
32.5.
Brooks.
33.5.
These Plex spec marshals doing a really good job.
38.5.
Let's stay on it.
40.6. 41.3. 42.3. 23.9. 24.2. 27.3. 26.9. 23.2. 29.8. 28 flat. 26.7.
Oh, that works out. It's four-wheel drive. Okay. Eric and Eli, the yellow car and the
35.2.
black and red car. Now it's going to be Eli and Eric.
29.4.
Where's Steve Wall at? Steve in that yellow and blue buggy will be coming up, trying to put a
23.8.
pass on. Kurt's right there. Bryson up there. Brooks is up there. They're catching up quickly here. Clancy. Those are all leaders. Thank you. Right now, that's a race for third, but this could be a race for second. Coming down the straightaway, more cars in front of your lead car. That white, blue, and red buggy of Eli Vanderbeek is your leader. So I think that might be Mark, maybe Grayson, and Roger.
24.4.
The white, blue, and red buggy coming up is second. I think that might be Steve Wall. He did get around, and so did Kurt Benson. That's for second and third now. And they get hung up a little bit with lap traffic. Bryson's right there with him, and then Jarman's still there. Those guys are mixing it up. Who's going to come out of it? It could be Bryson Pavel. Steve Wall hanging on to that 2 spot. Bryson be right there behind him, then Benson, then Jarman.
28.1.
My goodness.
26.9.
Close racing. These guys try to slice and dice through the field. Up top of the hill, that's Roger and I think Grayson. That blue, red buggy's your leader. Don't take him out, please. Let him go. Thank you. Good job.
28.5.
These guys behind you. Woo! Look at Steve doing the triple.
26.3.
Steve, Bryson, Benson,
24.1.
Jarman.
24.4.
All getting hung up in the corner. They get twisted around. I think Kurt's going to come around in third. No, second. That is a race for second. And now Jarman. Eric gets back up there into the 2 spot. Multiple changes up there for position. Meanwhile, Eli Vanderbeek has about a straightaway and a half lead. He's going to be coming up behind Roger A. eventually. And Eric back into the 2 spot where he was initially.
29 flat.
Steve, Bryson,
28.9. 31.1.
and then Kurt.
31.6. 26.9.
We got 135 left to go. Stock buggy B main coming up. That's going to be a short race short of people. So after that, we're going to need some volunteer marshaling help. We're trying to keep up on Eli. Oh, Eli flips it. Boy, don't do that right there. That's a tough spot to marshal. Eric Jarman is only about a double section away, and Bryson Pavel only a double section away from Eric. A couple guys tap out behind him. Roger, you got leaders in front of you and behind you. Just be aware. That's Jarman rolling it over. Bryson's going to get around for second. 1 minute to go.
24.7.
They both get around. Nice job. Thank you, letting your leaders go.
27.2.
Eric,
26.
right there behind Bryson and Pavel. They're keeping it in the black.
30.3.
Double, up the hill. Eric shoots to the gap. That's a good line. If you can hug the pipe but not hit the pipe, sets you up nicely. Is that Eli Vanderbeek in front of him? Oh, my goodness. We got a three-car battle for the lead. Brooks, you're going to have first, second, and third behind you. Clancy, you're going to have them in front of you. Oh, Eric bounces out a little bit. He's surrounded by cars. They let him go. Good job. Bryson's all over Eli. That's 1 and 2. They only have to finish first and second to make the next main. And they know that. Eric's like, come on, you guys. Mess each other up. One more lap. One more lap. I think it's down to these three. 10 seconds on the clock.
25.6.
Middle of the racetrack. Eli, Bryson, Eric.
33.8.
Eli just has to stay clean. That's it.
25.7.
Doing a good job out there.
31.5. Grayson Stevie Dunn. 31.8. Kurt Benson Dunn.
And excellent race. Your top three were very, very near each other there at the end.
24.5. Bryson Pavel.
Eli and Bryson will move on. Eric going to come up just short. Then Steve, Kurt. Let's see.
28.1.
There's Travis in ninth. Brooks is going to get sixth.
29.6. Brooks Underberg Dunn.
Roger A. will sneak in seventh. Steve's going to end up fourth. That is a race.
32.1. Steve Wall done. All drivers are finished. The race is completed.
All right, we got Tyler, and Brian vying for the last two spots in the A main coming up. This is going to be a very short race for marshals. So let's get checked in.
Brian Cox. Tyler Fleming. Tyler K9.
Try not to run any of those guys over. All right, everybody's checked in.
1 minute to the start of the race.
Let's bring him up. I know. Let's bring him up. Fleming, Canine, and Brian Cox. You guys are it. Normally I'd move you guys up, but I really don't want to have an 11-car A main. So you guys will have to figure it out. One of you is going to be like, oh, man. Here we go. This should be pretty clean, though. There's three of you. Shake and bake at the tone. We're racing to figure this one out. And the two Tylers and Brian. Oop. A bobble there, and Canine's going to get around him. Fleming let him go. They got a little bit of a lead here over Brian.
27 flat. 28.9.
Ooh, can I bounce off the pipe? Tyler Fleming gets the spot back. Brian Cox hanging out back there.
24 flat. 24.8. 23.6.
Oh, now Tyler Fleming bounces off the pipe. Brian Cox gets around. So now it's Canine and Brian. Wow, Brian's got a fast buggy.
23.8. 23.9. 29.1.
We're bouncing off pipes. Tyler, Brian, Tyler.
25.3. 25.3. 23.2.
I just thought of something, but there's too many kids around and I can't say it, so I'm not gonna. I'll save it for later. I'll save it for the podcast on Monday. We will be doing our monthly podcast.
24.2.
This coming up Monday at 6:30. We'll talk about this
23.3.
race and get caught up on anything that we missed from the last month or so. To be honest with you, I sort of miss doing the podcast weekly, and then I sort of don't. I kind of like having an entire
24
Monday to
flat.
myself.
23.9. 24.1.
I can stay out late. Boy, it's close. Tyler, Brian, and Tyler.
$23.4.
I just thought of another thing that I
24.3.
could say, but I can't do it because there's too many kids around.
27.6.
3 down, 2 minutes left. It was close. Now it's not. Top two pretty steady. It's Tyler Fleming, the one that's got to press. He's got 2 minutes to catch back up here.
$23.8. 24.6. 23.1. $24.2. 24.3. 23.4.
Tyler Fleming's catching up to Brian.
$23.5. 23.7.
Brutal. Quick Marshall, though.
25.7.
Still got 45 seconds. Oh, Tyler Canon makes a little mistake. Brian's going to be right on his rear bumper. It currently is a Tyler Oreo cookie, and Brian Cox is in the cream.
26.4. 24.7. 23.3.
20 seconds. Make you visualize that one. Tyler Fleming, man. He's going to get one more lap here. Brian Cox is like, no, dude. Seriously?
24
5
flat.
seconds. These three are nose to
24.5.
tail again, and this is it.
23 flat.
Last lap, it's now or never. Fleming is coming, man. Up the hill. Oh, side by side. Oh, he goes around the outside. Nope, can't make it happen. He's got one more shot. Oh, a little too hard in the triple. Oh, and that will do it right
25.1
there.
Tyler K9 done.
Oh,
24.9 Brian Cox done.
he went for the triple.
27.5 Tyler Fleming done.
That is a
All
race.
drivers are finished. The race is completed.
We're going to need about 3 volunteer marshals to help out here as we move on up to race number 5. Race number 5.
Nate Will. Anthony Santi. Mark Smith. Sean Stanger. Connor Hausch. Rick Hobbs. One minute to
All right,
the
we
start
have
of the
got
race.
Connor, Anthony, Nate, Mark, Sean, and then Roger and Rick. Roger A is being a busy guy, so we'll make sure he gets out there. This is Stadium Truck B main. Top 2 gets raced with the A mainers later on tonight. And again, let's see what we got here. We're supposed to have 5. We need like 3 more. Up next, Independent Stock Buggy B main, race number 6.
Less than 5.
Don't listen to that. I think that's Roger A over there. Hey.
A. Roger Nemec.
Okay, very good. All right. We have got Connor Hausch on the 1, Anthony Santi on the 2, Nate Will on the number 3, Mark Schmidt on the number 4, Sean Stenger on the number 5. Oh, come on, phone. What are you doing? Sean Stenger on the number 6. Roger A on the number... Oh, my gosh. I'm lost. I'm sorry. Connor on the 1. Anthony, Nate, Mark on the 4. Sean on the 5. Roger A on the 6. And Rick Hobbs on the number 7. I don't know how I got all messed up. That actually looks pretty good. We can go with that. All right, here we go. Drivers ready. Marshals ready. Shake and bake at the tone. Oh, that was a hard hit for a Losi truck, but it's fine. Sometimes when they land like that, ball cups start to pop off. We're underway. Connor up front. Anthony Santi in the 2. Tumbling off the cliff over there.
27.8. 30.9. 38.1. 38.4. 40.2. 41.1. 42.4.
Uh-oh. Oh, no. We got debris.
25.7.
We have debris. Connor and Anthony, 1 and 2. Pretty far out in front. Oh, the rest of the field is here comes. That's going to be Roger.
30.8.
Mark.
31.1.
Stanger.
35.1.
And Rick. And here comes your leader in that blue truck. Try to let him go if he catches you.
24.9.
Kind of works.
$28.1. 27.4. 26.3. 32.8. 25.1. 31.4.
Two down, 3 to go. Connor, Anthony, Roger, Mark, or Sean, Mark, Rick. Nate, unfortunately,
24.3.
is out.
32.7.
Your top two got a pretty good
26.7.
lead. Connor's got some clean air now. And
32.8.
Anthony's about to put a pass here on Roger, and that's third place in front of him. So they'll have a lap lead on the field. Ah!
36.3.
There you go. Let that blue and green Losi truck go. We have had
24.6.
some butt clinchers for the Losi trucks here in this race.
26.2.
Losi trucks do
29 flat.
not like
27 flat. 27.7.
landing on this side very much.
26.1. 23.4. 25 flat. 28.6. 31.4. 29 flat.
Connor and Anthony, 1 and 2. They just gotta ride this one out now. Minute 35 left to go. There's Hausch.
28.1.
Here comes
36.1.
Anthony Santee.
26 flat.
Overall, pretty good day. I was starting to get a little stressed out earlier, but I'm a
28
lot
flat.
better now.
31.1.
I think it's because my son wasn't here,
36.1.
actually, more than anything.
24.5. 27.2. 25.5. 25.8.
Under a minute.
28.2. 27.5. 32.6. 26.9. 29.6. 28 flat. 31.2. 25.9. 28.3. 25 flat. 33.4. 27.6. Sean Stanger done. 24.7.
Connor's
Connor Hausch
done. He's locked in. Here comes Anthony. He's locked in. Sean
29
Stanger
flat. Mark Smith done.
came around to get
25.3
third.
Anthony
Mark
Santee done.
fourth. Roger fifth.
28.7
Rick's
Roger
going to get
Evans done.
sixth here. Got one more to go. Ooh. He's got the lift kit on the body, look like. There it is.
33 flat.
Done,
Rick
done,
Fox
done. Let's get you guys back out to the Marshall. We could use an extra Marshall or two. That'd be awesome.
Eli Vanderbeek. Mark Smith. Brooks Underberg. Sarah Carney. Legend. Sam White. Steve Wall. Eric Jarman.
This is a big heat. We need some extra corner marshals, please. We're not going to go before we have all of
Jerry
our marshals.
Dustin Becker.
Everybody's checked in.
1 minute to the start of the race.
Everybody is checked in. Everybody is checked in. No mas. No more laps, please. No more laps, please. No more laps, please. McMullen on the 1, Jerry Doherty on the 2, Sam White on the number 3, Eric Jarman on the number 4, Sarah Carney on the number 5, Brooks Underberg on the number 6, Eli Vanderbeek on the number 7, Steve Wall on the number 8, Dustin Becker on the number 9, and Mark Schmidt on the number 10. I could use one more Marshall
Less than 5.
on the orange cone in the center. Oh, is that you, Stanger? Okay. Well, actually, hey, Bentley, go help Alex out down there. That's perfect. All right, this is a full field. Independent buggy B main. The top 2 will get to race in the A main a little bit later on tonight. Let's have a clean start. Show some good sportsmanship out there. And let's get ready to go shake and bake. That's tone. Here we go. Yeah, I like it. I like it. Oh, I like it. One guy rolled it over. We are underway. Josh up front. I think that was Sam White. Crept up there in a second. Jerry bounces off the pipe. Is that Eli? No, it's not Eli. I think that might be. Well, let's find out.
28.1.
Woo! Getting that thing on 2 wheels.
30.6.
That's Jarman.
Flat.
That car looks
31.3.
mighty angry.
31.9.
Hang on to her.
2.4.
That thing has got some camber game.
37.6.
Sarah Carney up to the 3 spot.
39.2.
Meanwhile, your leader, that banana hammock, Josh McMullen,
25.2.
way out in front all of a sudden. They're bouncing all over the place behind him. I think that's Schmidt. Yeah, it is. From the 10 to the 2 for Mark Schmidt.
31.3.
Sarah Carney.
32.2.
Then Eric.
33 flat.
Then
27.3.
Eli.
26 flat.
Sam.
28.9.
Steve.
38.5.
Dustin. Jerry.
24.9.
Mark Schmidt's car. I thought Mark Schmidt's car looked really good in that first main. It looks still looking really good here.
24.8. 25.7. 25.8. 24.8. 27.5. 28.1. 29.7. 26.4. 32.3. 25 flat.
Oh, Mark bounces out. Let's see. 2 cars get by. That's going to be Sarah Carney and Eli Vanderbeek 2nd and 3rd. Then Mark, then Eric. Eric's hanging in there with that ultra reactive camber X-ray he's got.
26.5. 25.9. 25.
Up the hill we go. That's the race for 2nd. Off the cliff now.
25.8.
Sarah doing a great job. She's starting to pull away a little bit.
25.
Eli Vanderbeek, though, from the 7 spot, currently 3rd. He's already bumped up in 1 main.
25.
Trying to do it again here. He's on the hunt here
25.2.
for Sarah.
28.8. 32.4. 27.5.
Oh no, they both
25.3.
crash. Josh is like, yeah, keep doing that. I'm way over here. I don't really care. And they're back to status quo. Sarah could have pulled away. She ended up on her lid. They both get marshaled.
28.5.
Nobody got close to him. They're right back at it. Eli all over Sarah. 2 minutes to go.
26.4. 30.7. 29.8.
4-wheel drive B main
25.7.
up next of 13.5 4-wheel drive.
25.1. 26 flat. 25.4.
Expert 13.5 4-wheel drive. That lap, Sarah pulling away.
25.1.
Meanwhile, Josh McMullen, if you see the bright yellow car, he's the only bright yellow car out there. He is your leader. Make sure you let him go when he catches you.
26.7.
The bright yellow and orange car is 2nd, and the white, blue, and red
25.9.
buggy of Eli Vanderbeek is 3rd. They got a little bit of lead now over Mark.
25.7.
and Eric
29.8.
and Jerry. And then Steve, couple cars rolling it over. That's going to hurt big time.
25.7.
It's going to hurt bigly.
24.5. 27.3.
Oh, Eli rolls it over.
30.1.
That's good news for Sarah.
27.8.
Nobody was near those two, though,
25.4.
for position, so
32.5.
Eli kind of catches a break there to
26.5.
hang on to the 3 spot. But 1 minute left to go, and it's right now I think it's up
37.3.
to Sarah and Josh to not make any
26.3.
catastrophic mistakes here. Give this race away. We got under a minute left to go here in race number 6.
25.9. 25.4. 27.4. 25.7. 27 flat. 26 flat. 38.1. 25.8. 25.6.
20 seconds.
28.4. 25.9. 27.7. 26.7. 25.7. 26.4. 31.3. 28.1. 25.5. 29.3.
Cross line, you're done. Jerry's going to claw his way back up into
25.5
third
Jerry
place,
Doherty
getting around
done.
Eli right there at the end.
28.9 Eli Vanderbeek done.
And Josh
26
McMillan will
flat
take this
Mark
one
Smith
with
done.
12. And Sarah Carney
25
also
flat
locked
Brendan
in no
done.
matter what. She's going to get that 12
30.2
flap.
Sam White done.
She gets to
30.2
play
Eric Jarman done.
in the A.
27.2 Steve Wall done. 28.4
Excellent.
Sarah Carney done. 31.7 Brooks Underberg done. 30.6 Dustin Becker done. All drivers are finished. The race is completed.
4-wheel drive. Expert 4-wheel drive. B main is up next. Don't break him before you race him.
Emerson Sturgeon. Tyler Fleming. Brian
Okay, Tyler, Brian
Kenine.
Emerson, and Tyler Kenine. This is almost a rehash of that expert stock buggy main event, except you got Emerson thrown in there now with you. Hopefully he doesn't break anything. He's been a little frustrated with his 4-wheel drive today. Of course, he
1
didn't
minute to the start of the
show
race.
up till 2 o'clock, so he had no practice, no nothing. Guess that's kind of what happens. All right, we're all checked in. Let's bring it around. We are going to need some volunteer marshals after this race, please. We got 4. We're going to need like 4 more minimum to make the next race happen. Pretty please, so keep your ears perked up a little bit. Hey, Steve. Steve, look down. Is that a clod right there? Right in front of you? Directly in front of you. Is that a clod? Pick that thing up. Get that out of there. Okay, Tyler Fleming on the 1, Brian Cox on the 2, Emerson Sturgeon on the 3, and Kenine on the 4. These guys are pretty fast, but that's what happens when you split up expert and independent in both 2-wheel drive and 4-wheel
Less than
drive.
5.
All right, drivers. Shake and bake at the tone. Here we go. Very patient start. Emerson looking for a way around. Not going to happen yet, but Fleming out in front. Kenine moves up a spot. Ooh.
25.9. 27 flat.
Plenty of time. 4.5 minutes left to go.
27.9.
Last chance qualifier here. These guys, like I said, these guys are all really fast. All 4 of them. It's pretty crazy. Look at Canine. Oh, he shot the gap. Emerson tried to shoot the gap around Brian Cox. They get together, and Fleming's like, yeah, dude, thanks. This is great.
23.7. 23.8. 24.4. 26.4.
1 minute in, 4 to go. I'm actually hoping Emerson doesn't make the main because he has said publicly that if we're in the same main together, he's going to take me out. So
23 flat. 22.3.
I'm actually
21.7.
kind of hoping you guys hold him off.
22.9.
The thing is, if he does take me out at a Summer Series race, he's not going to eat for like a week. Yeah. Anyways, the 2 Tylers up front, Emerson in the 3, Brian in the 4.
22.7. 22.9.
Canine looking for a round. He's always got Emerson behind him, and Emerson's pushing both of them. Ooh, oh, my goodness. Canine makes a little mistake. Emerson's going to get around. Fast lap of the race is a 21.7 from Emerson.
22.7. 22.1. 24.8. 23.3.
Emerson's car is really fast up that first hill there. Fleming holding really tight lines. Look at that. It draws Emerson into the pipe. Tyler Fleming will get away again. 2:30 down, 2:30 to go.
22.7. 24 flat. 23.8. 23.2.
Tyler Fleming, in fact, just did his fastest lap with a 22.7. Ooh, went a little wide there, but closed the door. Canine's lingering back there, hoping these two keep messing with each other.
21.8.
Emerson bounces out, no marshal needed.
22.8.
Tyler bounces off pipe, no marshal needed. Canine's right there. Oh, there it is. Emerson gets into Fleming. There goes Tyler Canine. Emerson's upside down. Here comes Brian. Big change. Brian Cox is like old man power. Goes to second.
29.7. 29.9.
Emerson, your TQ and truck. Don't give up. You got plenty of time. No, now you don't. 1:30. That was pretty stupid.
22.
Tyler Canine to the front. Brian and Tyler Fleming, second and third.
23.1. 23.5.
Brian Cox on the pipe.
29.9.
Tyler Fleming. That is the race now for second place.
$22.6.
1 minute to go.
23.8. 22.7.
Tyler, Brian, Tyler.
25.2.
Brian Cox trying to hold Tyler Fleming off.
22.5.
Oh, what was that? Going for the triple. Or maybe not, but
23
caught it anyways. Tyler Fleming back to the 2 spot now. Not rooting against anyone. I just was like, oh, dude.
21.4.
13.5. You can just cut that corner, double single out of it.
22.9.
15 seconds. Brian and Tyler are going to get one more lap here. Canine's way out in front.
23 flat.
We're going to need a whole bunch of volunteer corner marshals for this one.
25.6.
Oh, was that Brian Cox on his lid? Yes, it was.
22.8.
Canine's going to take it. Tyler Fleming, I think, should get second unless he rolls off the end of the straightaway, but he won't do that. You are done. Here's Brian. You are done.
25.3.
Excellent.
The race is completed.
We need some corner marshals. Again, we're going to need a handful of corner marshals for this one. We only had 4. It'd be nice to have like 10, but 8's kind of the minimum, I think. As we have got the independent four-wheel drive B-main coming up. Mod 2 will be main after that. Looked at the wrong thing and started talking.
Eli Vanderbeek. Connor Hausch. Anthony Santi.
This is a full
Bryson
field of independent four-wheel drives. Anthony, Phil, Jake, Connor, Sam, Jerry, Sarah, Cole, Eli, and Bryson.
Sam White. Phil Palmer. 1 minute to the start of the race. Sarah Carney. Jake Conrad. Jerry Doherty.
Okay, everybody's checked in. We need our marshals. 4 from the last one and a whole bunch of volunteers. We need like 4 extra minimum. 6 would be preferred, but 4 minimum. If you're not doing anything, come help us out. We should be good for a little while after this, I think. Emerson's over there. We need 1 more in the bottom, 1 more at the top. TJ's going to take that top one, it looks like. So we need 1 at the buckets at the bottom. And we'll put another one across from Tyler Fleming. That'd be awesome. So 2 more marshals here real fast. You get to stand on the cone back there if you want. And then 1 more sitting on the bucket. 1 more. This is a full field. We got to find him 1 more marshal. Anthony Santi on the 1. Phil Palmer on the 2. Jake Conrad on the 3. Connor Hausch on the 4. Sam White on the 5. Jerry Doherty on the 6. Sarah Carney on the 7. Cole Jansen on the 8. Eli Vanderbeek on the number 9. And Bryson Pavel on the number 10. Okie dokie. Let's have a good one. 5 minutes. We're almost through the lower mains. Driver's ready. Marshal's ready. Shake and bake of the tone. Nice and easy. Easy. Oh, help, 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 help. Go, 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 go. Oh. Trouble at the bottom down there. Marshall's doing the best they can. Nope. Another one at the top. Traction's high. It's tough sometimes. Get a handle on it. Sometimes you don't need to sauce your fronts as much.
Flat.
You don't need to glue your, or you have to glue your sidewalls a little bit in the front.
29.7. 31 flat. 31.9. 32.9.
Loosen your slippers, soften your springs.
35.8.
A lot you can do.
40.4.
Well, Anthony Santi trying to knock another one out here. Phil Palmer in the 2. Look at Eli from the 9 to the 3. And then Jerry, Jake,
23.9.
Bryson,
23.4.
Cole,
29.5.
Sarah, Sam.
27.8. 27.6.
Anthony got it up on 2
24
wheels.
flat.
There's a little bump at the end of the straightaway, and sometimes,
25.8.
most of the time, you don't hit it, but every once in a while.
24.5.
Somebody finds it.
24.3.
Phil with a mistake. Eli's going to be there.
23.3.
Eli's trying to do Iron Man here.
24.8. 27.2.
Oh, Phil went way wide. Eli is hungry. He's right there behind him.
26.7.
Meanwhile, Anthony Santee
26.7.
maintaining that lead. Phil in the 2,
25.6.
Eli in the 3, Jake now back up to the 4.
25.1.
And then Jerry and
28.1.
Bryson, the other bumper.
26.9.
And then Sarah and
23.9.
Cole.
24.1.
Unfortunately, one guy's out. That's
23.5.
Sam.
23.3. 24.2. 25.4. 24.9. 24.2. 23.9. 24.7.
2:40 left to go on the clock.
28.2.
Anthony, Phil, Eli. Anthony Santee coming up behind Sam here. Put him a lap down.
29.3.
Grazie, thank you very much. Phil's going to have about a straightaway over Eli. Car's going upside down behind
24.2.
Eli, so Eli's got to
25 flat.
put his eyes forward here, try to catch up to Phil. Oop, finds a pipe. That's going to bring all those guys back.
26.2. 27.4.
2:10 on the clock.
23.5. 24.4. 26.1. 27.4. 24.6. 25.7. 23.8. 23.5. 25.8.
Phil
27.1.
holding on to that 2 spot. Eli Vanderbeek third. Bryson
23.5.
and Jake. Look at Bryson. Bryson's coming up. Does he have enough time? A minute and a half to go. He's behind Eli.
25.1.
He's got to get around him first.
23.1.
Oh, Phil, not right there.
25.1.
The
33.3.
spaz traction
24
roll
flat.
from Phil and Eli up into the
26.7.
bump spot. Now all of a sudden we have
25.8.
got a 3-car battle for second place.
23.9.
Oh, man. Down the straight. Oh, Bryson got into Phil a little bit there, and Jake also trying to wheels up. That's all good news for Eli. All of a sudden, Eli up into the 2. Boy, Jake
25.6.
cleaning house right there. Gets
31.9.
Bryson 2.
25.6.
1 minute left to go.
24.9. 24.8.
Sam, that's not for position behind you. I am sorry, but those guys are battling for third. If they can make their
24.9.
way up there. Bryson back up into the 3 spot, but Eli Vanderbeek, 45 seconds left to go,
37 flat.
was patient
24.9.
in the 3 spot, not making too many mistakes. Finds himself in the bump
25.9.
spot for the A main
27.8. 27.9.
with 35 seconds on the clock.
28.3.
Meanwhile,
28.7.
Anthony's way out in front.
28.7. 23.6. 23.7. 24.9.
Trouble there for Bryson again.
24.1.
That's all good news here.
24.4.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Jake's car just shut off.
25.1. 28.2.
Might have lost steering.
24.7. 24.5. 25.3.
Eli Vanderbeek from the 9 to the
24.3
2.
Bryson
Makes the bump. Anthony's locked in. He got the
24.9
extra
Cole
lap.
Jansen done.
Bryson,
26.2
Phil,
Palmer done.
let's see.
24.3
Looks
Jerry
like
Doherty done. 26
Jerry,
Sam White done.
Sarah, Cole, Sam.
24.1 Anthony Santee done.
That's a race. Good job,
26.3
everybody.
Sarah Carney done. All drivers are finished. The race is completed.
Race number 9, 2-wheel drive modified buggy B main is up. I think we're almost done with the lower mains. We got 2 more to go, I think. We will need some volunteer marshaling help following this race. There are only 5 of them. Put this in now. It goes over there. Put it over there. Go put it over there. Okie dokie.
Brian Burnt. 1 minute to the start of the race. Brent Riley.
Brent, Brian,
Seth Curtis.
Dustin, James, and Seth.
Dustin
Only
Hossick.
2 get to move on. Everybody else gets to stew about it for a month or so, or a week, or whatever. Or not at all.
James Nelson.
Some of you guys aren't like me. I go home and I put on Red Dead and I just start slaughtering people in the town after a bad race. You can do that because it's fake. All right, no more laps, please. No more laps. No more laps, please. Brent Riley on the 1, Brian Byrne on the 2, Dustin Hosick on the 3, James Nelson on the 4, Seth Curtis on the number 5. Excellent. Do one little thing here. Marshals look great. You guys are doing really good. Oops. Me. Okay, drivers, top 2 move on. Have some fun. Let's have a clean start. Shake and bake with the tone. Here we go. Excellent start, nose to tail from the get-go.
$25.3.
Ooh, trouble on the straightaway. Wheels up for Seth.
27.3.
Traction wheelie.
33.2.
I like it. I like it a lot, except when it's not where I don't like it. I don't know. Whatever I'm saying. It's one of those slappy traction rolls there from Dustin Hosick. So,
23.2.
top 2.
22.8.
Remain your top 2.
23.9.
James moving up a few spots here.
27.1. 24.9.
Uh-oh. Into the straightaway. That was your leader.
23.3.
James goes around the outside
23.6.
to take over the 2 spot.
27.4.
Had eyes up, eyes forward. He knew where to go. Oh, Brent Riley was right there to get the spot back. And a little side-by-side right there, and James parks it.
$23.6. 24.1. 26 flat. 30.8. 24.7. 22.9.
2 down, 3 minutes to go.
22.2.
Brian, Brent, Dustin, James, and Seth.
22.6.
Brian's kept his nose clean out there.
23.1.
Dustin's clawed his way back up into 3rd. He's got 240 to catch the car in front of him.
22.5.
Alternatively, Brent Riley's got 240 to keep that car behind him.
22.6. 22.7. 23.8. 26.1.
2:15 on the clock.
23.3. 22.5. 22.6. 23.4. 24.6.
Little trouble there. That might have been, that was your leader. Missed the triple. Is that Dustin Hosick? That is Dustin Hosick getting
25.1.
around.
23
Dustin
flat.
Hosick up to the 2. 140 to
28.7.
go.
23.1. 22.7. 22.8. 23.3. 23.2. 24.9.
Brian and Dustin now on
24.2.
cruise control trying to. We got 110 left to go. Brent Riley has to try to push it a little bit to catch back up to Dustin. A minute.
23.4.
Plenty of time. Only a straightaway between them. Wheels up again. You see these
22.6.
guys starting to pick up the front wheels.
23 flat.
Uh-oh. Dustin with a mistake.
24.1. 29.2.
Brent is right there. It is game on. They're going to get
23.3.
2 more laps. Wheels up again for Brent Riley that time.
22.9.
Hang on to her. Super tight off the pipe. Up and down and then back up
23.2.
to the top. Dustin, Brent, Lincoln versus
24.7.
KC. Woo, triple there for Brent.
23.4.
This is it, last lap. One bump spot.
22.8. 21.7.
Where can he get him? He was pretty quick through here last time. Side by side up the hill. No, not yet.
23.1.
Oh, they tied. Oh, I think
flat, James
Dustin
Nelson
plunked
done.
it. Brent with a
23 flat,
mistake.
Brian Burnt done.
Bam.
23.7
Very
Brent
good
Riley
race.
done.
Epic race right there to the
25.8
end.
Dustin Hossick done.
So close. Seth's going to come around and get a 13th lap. Believe our last lower main's up.
25.4
Last
Seth
lower
Curtis
main
done.
is
All
up.
drivers
Race
are finished.
number
race is
10,
completed.
Mini Truggy. B main. Gonna need some volunteer marshals. There's only 5 of them.
Steve Wall. Matt Robinson. Josh Benson. Mindy Benson. One minute to the start of the race.
All right, a couple extra marshals for this one. We're going to need a couple extra marshals for the next one, the Plex Spec A main, it looks like, too. So after that, we have full mains. So it should be a lot easier to get through the day. Let's, Jake Conrad's a race marshal race guy. I think that's Matt, actually, right there. Yes, it is. Where's our 5th truck out there? I see him. There he is.
Jake
All right, no more laps. Straightaway is closed. No more laps. No more laps. We're going to let our BQ come around here. It's got that lead finger body on that thing.
Less than 5.
Jake Conrad on the 1, Steve Wall on the number 2. Josh Benson on the number 3, Mindy Benson on the number 4, and Matt Robinson on the number 5. Only 2 of you get to race again, so the rest of you will have to think about it for a little while. Kevin's got up there, I like it. James got the bottom. I like it. Okay, here we go, guys. Last lower main of the day. I think we can be done We might be able to be done by like 9 o'clock. Maybe. I don't know. Here we go. Shake and bake of the tone. Ooh, wheels up for the truggies. Wow, look at Matt. Hole shot. Kind of. Sort of. Already up in the bump spot. If you thought mini truggies were a handful normally, mini truggies can be really tough to drive sometimes when the grip is as high as it is.
28.1.
I have yet to put silver tires on my mini truggy.
32.2.
I'm running golds, and they're ghosted, so I can kind of like free up the truck a little bit.
39.9.
Oh, Matt just barely touched Jake right there.
45.4.
He just gave him a sniff,
23.4.
like Joe Biden.
24.9.
And Jake's going to hang on.
25.9.
Jake and Matt, top two. Third place is Josh, then Minnie and Steve. Top two in a really good race.
27.7.
I think Matt saw
33.8.
an opening there. They don't need to race each other too hard. They're both right now in the A main. This is race number 10. Our final lower main. Plex spec will be coming up.
27.7.
I could use a couple tall people to change the backdrop banner in here. I need this ProTech banner folded up. Somebody wants to help me out real quick, that'd be awesome.
26.6.
The Team Associated
24.6.
banner's right behind it.
23.6. 32.9.
We got 2 minutes down, 3 to go. We got Jake and Matt still, 1 and 2. Trouble at the top of the hill. They're side by side again, putting a lap on Steve. Matt's truck just looks a little weird. Like the rear end sometimes wants to come around on him.
31.8. 30.1. 31.2. 29
Let's
flat.
see, where's Josh at? Josh is over there. Josh is about a half a lap back off the top two.
26.6.
So Matt and Jake have a little bit of a cushion. Josh doing a great job, though, in the 3 spot. You never know. We've seen some crazy stuff today.
25.6. 25.2. 29.7.
What?
30 flat.
Hey, we need some help folding this up. We need people who know how to fold sheets.
24.6.
Yeah, I haven't folded a sheet in 20 years.
27.8. 31.8.
It's true. I'm just saying. And when I was single, I didn't even have a sheet. I just slept on the bed.
32.4.
Had that man
29.4.
smell the whole time. You know?
27.6.
Sweat stains.
25.
My wife was like, ew.
25.
Where's your pillowcase? I'm like, there's pillowcases? I don't even know what that means. Yeah. 1:15 left to go. Matt and Jake, Josh, Steve, and Mindy.
30.5. 28.4. 25.
Hang on to her.
25
Matt and
flat.
Jake, though, a little bit of a lead. 16
24.9.
seconds over Josh. Josh, Steve, and Mindy.
$25.5. 31.3. 26.5. 24.2. 25.1.
30 seconds. This one kind of figured out. Jake actually can still get around Matt here right at the end. They're going to get another lap beyond this one. But once they make that lap, that'll be it. Top two will be locked in. Oh, Jake
28.6.
had an opening. 10 seconds, last lap. It's game
31.6.
on for who's going to start
34.
ninth and who's going to start
27.4.
10th on the last race of the night. I think that was Steve getting around Josh right there for third. Doesn't mean a whole lot other than some pride.
24.8, Steve Waldon. 27.4,
Matt's going to take the win. Jake's going to take second. They will both move on to the last race of the night. You guys are done. Mindy Benson will come around. There it is. Excellent.
The race is completed.
We need to find probably 4 more corner marshals at least for this Plex Spec A main. It's a full field. We had 5 from this one. We need another 4 or 5 for the next one. Pretty pleased with the cherry on top. Apparently somebody microwaved a Band-Aid in our microwave, so we have no microwave now, which stinks because I like hot food. So, okay, Plex Spec A main. We need 1, 2, 3. 3 more corner marshals, please. 3 more corner marshals. Nobody take any laps. We need 3 more corner marshals. We need to find 3 more corner marshals. We need somebody on the 3 cone. The number I can't see over there. The 4 cone, and then 1 more person in the white bucket in the bottom. One more. We need somebody on the 3 cone over there. 1 more. 1 more for these plexers. Come on, guys. 1 more marshal from inside. Who's not doing anything? Who's not doing anything? Yeah, so we're busy enough we can put a Band-Aid in the microwave, but we can't come out and corner marshal. There you go. Perfect. All right, here we go. Jamie on the 1. Peevler on the 1. Alex Eichler on the 2. Ryan Nemec on the 3. Bo on the number 4. Isabella on the number 5. Bentley on the number 6. Daniel, number 7.
Less than 5.
Colson on the number 8. Jameson on the number 9. And Steve Eichler on the number 10. Number 5 is Isabella McMullen. Are we missing somebody? Number 8 would be Colson and Chadwell. Did they leave? Oh, you know what? I think he said they might have left. He might have told me that last Friday. So, okay. That's fine. We got to get going. A-mains underway. Driver's ready. Marshall's ready. Shake and bake at the tone. Here we go. Oh, your TQ, no, hits the inside pipe at the start, and that's going to change it all up. We've seen Jamie come back from worse, though. So what do we got? Alex Eichler and Isabella McMullen with a very good start. It is chaos behind them. A true Plex spec start to this one. Boy, Alex likes to go wide and triple with his buggy.
30.2.
Look at that. Jamie already back up to 3rd. So Alex, Isabella, and Jamie hits the inside pipe again. Can't do that too much at speed. It'll shear the side of that car off. The Sheffields running 4th and 5th. Daniel Tyree in 6th. Then Steve, Jameson, and Ryan. Ryan's buggy is hurt. Not sure what happened. Might have lost steering.
29.1. 27.4.
That's a bummer.
27.1.
Jamie Peevler crosses the stripe. Alex Eichler went upside down. Isabella McMullen to the lead. Last season, last summer series, we saw the girls come out swinging to start of the year. Ariana will be here next month. She had to miss this round.
41.4. 28.2.
So it's Isabella and Alex and Jamie in the 3 spot.
7.1.
4th going to belong to Bo. Then Daniel, Bentley, Steve, Jameson, Ryan. Unfortunately, Ryan's car looks like it might be busted.
29.6. 26.8. 38.1.
Isabella
26.7.
and Alex put a lap there on Steve. Steve lets his kiddo go.
29.6.
Jamie in the 3 spot.
38.2.
We got 3 minutes left to go. Isabella with an excellent drive right now. I tell you
30.5.
that sometimes these low-C cars,
33.6.
when the track is as grippy as it
30.8.
is, can be pretty good. But Isabella with a mistake, and oh my goodness, Alex, oh my gosh. Rolled it over, landed on his wheels.
flat.
That is nuts. Jamie right there.
28.1.
1, 2, and 3, pretty close.
39.3.
Pretty big gap over
33.6.
Sheffield.
29.9. 28.8.
Eichler going wide, doing the triple.
29.3.
Isabella single, double single. Jamie double single.
26.7.
Uh-oh, Isabella out of the park. Jamie almost hit the inside pipe again at the end of the
26.4.
straightaway, but he will take over the 2 spot.
32.3.
So now, Alex Eichler in the lead, Jamie in second. If they finish this way, they'll be
31.6.
tied in points
27.7.
because of that bonus point. That's why the
32.2.
TQ is so huge.
28.8.
If you have a bad race and you got to stack up a couple of those TQ points,
37.3. 32.4.
you can sometimes kind of recover. Alex inside, Alex inside.
27.4.
No Marshall needed, but got super lucky there.
29.4.
Jamie Peevler driving smart here in the 2. Isabella still in the 3. Pretty big lead over Bo in the 4. Alex rolled it over the top of the hill. That's going to bring Jamie Peevler close to him.
30.3.
Sheffield, that's your leader in the gold buggy. Don't run him over.
34 flat.
The 2 gold
28.4.
buggies, gold and red. Oh, this time Alex did not go for the triple,
34.3.
and Jamie goes to the lead. So just like that, it took 4
86.4.
minutes, but Jamie went from
32.2.
being
33.8.
mired back there.
27
But can
flat.
Alex recover? Can Alex catch Jamie? They're coming up to a lot of traffic here. So Daniel, that's first and second behind you, the 2 gold buggies. Alex, drive smooth, dude. You can be right there with them. Alex overshoots that.
35.3. 29.6.
Jamie clears some lap traffic.
27
Steve's going to
flat.
let his kid go again.
36.4.
Daniel will be the next
26.9.
victim. Daniel's got the leader in front of him and
38.9.
second place behind him. Alex was
28.6.
closing in right there.
29.2.
Alex starting to drive a little excited maybe. Isabella still in the 3 spot. Doing a great job. Oh, man. Alex is right there. We got 25 seconds. They're going to get 2 more laps. This one, the next one. Jamie with a mistake. Jamie with a mistake. Here comes Alex. Double single. Oh, drag race
28.5.
down the straightaway. Alex has the lead over Jamie. Coming up behind
31.4.
Conrad. Both of them get around.
26.8.
Nice job. Nice job. This is it.
29.5.
Last lap.
30.2.
Alex and Jamie.
29.2.
Up the hill.
36.2.
Oh, Alex. Driving me nuts. Going a little wide. Oh, and Jamie was right there. Alex went way wide. Got into the loose stuff. Isabella upside down. Time has expired. Jamie's going to get this one.
30.2. Bo Sheffield done.
Came back to
27.2.
get the
Jamie Peter
win.
done.
Alex is going to probably have to
31.7. Daniel Tyrer done.
take this second and then
31.7.
think
Bentley
about
Sheffield done. 37.6.
think about how to drive calmer.
40.6. Jameson Conrad done. 33.8.
Next
Isabella
time,
Conrad done.
Isabella with third. Jamie, Alex,
4.6.
Isabella,
Steve
first,
done.
second, and third. Bo, Daniel, Bentley, Jameson, Steve. Everybody else is done. Truck guys, don't go out there until these guys are done blowing, please. I need the top 3 inside for pictures.
The race is completed.
Top 3 inside for pictures. Top 3 inside for pictures.
One minute to the start of the race. Brian Burnt. Owen Vanderbeek. Dustin Hosick. TJ Williams. Andrew Thomas. Dalton Conrad. Anthony Santi. Connor Hausch. Justin Stevie.
All right, we need you guys right back out here to Marshall. Let's go. Stadium trucks. Don't take too many laps. It's an 8-minute race. Marshalls, Marshalls, Marshalls.
Less than 5. Emerson Sturgeon.
Emerson's checked in. That makes everybody checked in. I need my Plex spec corner marshals, please. All 10 of you. No more laps. 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 Emerson on the 1. Owen Vanderbeek on the 2. Andrew Thomas on the 3. Brian Burnt on the 4. Dustin Hosick on the 5. Dalton Conrad will be on the 6. TJ Williams on the 7. Justin Stevie will be on the 8. Connor Hausch on the 9. And Anthony Santi on the 10. Let's see what our marshals look like here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. Colson wasn't here. You're right. So that makes 9. So, well, it's fine. Can live with that. Plex Spec Marshals, you guys are the A-mainers, so I expect you to get out there when they crash, okay? Don't be scared of the cars. 8-minute race. We got... What are you doing, Emerson? We're ready to go, bruh. Okay, once again, let's have a clean start. Remember, if you take somebody out, please wait. I don't want anybody to have a target on their back. Here we go, drivers. Shake and bake of the tone. We're underway. Hear the tires ripping. That is a very clean, excellent start. They get stuck at the top here, but that was just somebody putting it in the pipe. Top 3 going to get away pretty clean. Andrew all over Owen very early in this one. So Emerson, Owen, Andrew. They'll break away a little bit.
25.4, 26.4, 26.8, 30 flat.
Brian hanging on the 4th. Dalton, Connor, Justin. Ooh, Andrew on the pipe. So top 2 going to break away. Emerson with a mistake. Oh, no. Emerson's truck just shut off or shut down or something. Oh, man.
$23.1.
So Owen to the lead.
24 flat. 25.1. 24.8. 24.9. 24.8. 24 flat. 27.5.
Owen out in front. Andrew in the 2. Dalton now into the 3.
25 flat. 22.8. 24.6. 24.5. 24.5. 23.5. 23.8. 27.5. 25.8. 24 flat. 23.4. 23.9. 24.1. 24.2. 27.9. 29.6. 25 flat. 25.5.
2 minutes down, 6 minutes to go.
22.6.
Owen out in front on cruise control. Andrew in the 2. Previous champ Brian in the 3.
24 flat.
TJ in the 4.
23.9. 23.7. 28.9. 27.6. 25.7. 23.2. 22.8. 23.5. 23.8. 23 flat. 23.7. 23.3. 24.7.
It's Brian and TJ having a battle back there for third.
23.1.
Owen hanging on to her.
22.8.
Andrew is closing back up. Remember, Andrew was right on his rear bumper at the start of this thing.
24.8. 24.4. 24.7. 24.3. 24.1. 31.6.
Put a lap there on Anthony. Anthony lets him go.
23.5. 23 flat. 27.4. 25.5. 26.5. 24.4. 23.6. 24.1.
That was Dalton going upside down. That's
27.6.
kind of middle pack. You got
23.2.
the white truck of
24
Owen out in
flat.
front. Andrew in the 2, hanging in there. 1.8 seconds between them. Oh, not anymore. Help, 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 help.
24.2. 24.8.
That's good news for Owen.
23.6.
4 down, 4 left to go.
24.6. 22.8. 24.4. 27.4. 26.9. 25.4. 24.1. 27.5. 28.2. 22.9. 29.4. 27.6.
Owen crosses the line. He's got
22.7.
Justin Stevie in front of him, then eventually Dalton
26.3.
Conrad. And Andrew, man, you're right there. How about a 22.7 from Andrew? That's his fast
24.8.
lap.
24.8. 24 flat.
3:15 left to go. Lot of cars to work through for your top 2. Third place is TJ Williams, and he's leading the freight train. He's got Dustin and Brian
22.9.
behind him for that final podium spot. So
26.6.
2 battles, separate parts of the racetrack. Owen makes a mistake, and Andrew will get
25.3.
by. 3 minutes left to go. TJ hanging on to the third
23.4.
spot in front of Dustin and Brian.
23.9. 24 flat. 23.4. 23.3. 22.7. 26.2. 25.5.
Ooh, Brian with a little mistake. That's going to let those 2
25.2.
cars get in front of him by quite a bit. Andrew putting a lap here on Dalton Conrad.
23.7.
Owen will be
23.6.
behind him shortly, I think. Meanwhile, you got 2:30 left to go. How about four-wheel drive mod
23.5.
buggy coming up next?
22.8. 25.6. 23 flat. 24.2. 25.4.
Oh, Andrew,
23.5.
that truck
23.2.
getting up on a couple wheels.
23.9.
Owen is right there.
23.6.
Andrew and Owen,
24.1.
2 minutes to
22.4.
go.
24.1. 24.8.
They both set up nicely for the uphill. They drop back in. Owen's
24
right
flat.
on Andrew's rear bumper.
24.5.
Andrew cutting it nice and tight. Oh, Owen
23.7.
tried to send it.
23.1.
These are trucks. Less room than a buggy.
23.1.
135 to go.
23.7. 24.7. 24.3.
Multiple cars upside down front of your leaders.
26.1.
Owen finds the pipe. He goes on his lid.
23.4.
That is really good news for Andrew because Owen is
24.9.
right there.
23.5. 25.2.
That's going to open it up. We got
29
1 minute to go.
26.7. 25.2. 23.4. 25.7. 26.3.
It's Connor and Brian back there right in front of Andrew as he tries to put a lap on him. Owen's back in front of Dalton again. Third place is TJ Williams. He's finally pulled away a little bit from Dustin Hosick. He's in that bright yellow body.
25 flat. 23.7. 23.8. 24.1. 23.5. 22.7. 24.5. 30.9.
20 seconds.
27 flat. 25.2. 24.2.
It's not over. Andrew and Owen going to get one more lap here. They got Brian Burnt in front of him. That's fifth place, about to go a lap down. Andrew's got to be careful. Owen's pressing. No, never mind.
23.4.
Owen was pressing hard, but he's going to have to wait till next time.
25.6 Anthony Santi Dunn. 24.7 Justin Stevie Dunn. 23.9
Andrew Thomas should take the win. Owen's going to come in a second. TJ third. Andrew, Owen, and TJ 1, 2, and 3.
26.3 Owen Vanderbeek done.
Let's get the track blown off for these four-wheel drive guys. Four-wheel drive guys, just hang out for a minute. Let's get
the race is completed.
Top 3 inside for pictures quickly, please.
Alex Vanderbeek. Drew Ruben King. Riley Filbert.
Where's your truck at?
Seth Curtis. Brandon Carney. 1 minute to the start of the race. Mitchell Pavel.
You don't need to rush. We're not going to go without you. All right. Good job, boys. Ready. 1, 2, 3. Look at me. Let me make sure your eyes are open. Yes. You guys can breathe now. Modified four-wheel drive. Modified four-wheel drive. Alex, Riley, Aiden, Mitchell, Drew, Brandon, Owen, and Seth. Owen's running back-to-back, so we'll give him a second. The rest of you need to be out there to marshal. Pretty please.
Less than 5. Owen Vanderbeek.
All right, Alex Vanderbeek on the 1. Riley's on the 2. Aiden Olson's not here. He had to go to a graduation party for his brother. Mitchell, you're going to move up to the 3. Drew will move up to the 4. Brandon on the 5. Owen on the 6. And Seth Curtis now on the 7. I'm assuming that, Brian, you're getting the end of the straightaway? Yeah. Okay. And then, oh, never mind. Andrew's supposed to be out there too, so he's coming. We'll give him a second. End of the straightaway. End of the straightaway is all you. Don't break your leg. All right, here we go. Drivers ready? 8 minutes. Shake and bake at the tone. All right, here we go. Vanderbeek doing that line where he jumps all the way up there. How about Mitchell? Jumping up, taking a spot away, but then getting hung up. That's going to put Drew
23.7.
up to the 2.
26 flat. 27.1. 28.2. 29.3. 29.6. 29.9.
Oh, about 45 seconds into this one, and it's Alex and Drew.
21 flat.
Riley and Brandon.
21.9.
Owen.
21.4. 21.3.
Seth, and then Mitchell.
24.2.
Man, Mitchell had a great start, but
27.1.
that car is all of a sudden very angry.
21.8. 21.3. 21.5. 21.9.
Uh-oh.
21.9.
Alex with a mistake. Ruben King goes to the front.
22.8.
Drew's going to be feeling the heat now.
30.1.
A couple of associated guys up front. 1 and 2.
21.8.
X-ray of Riley.
23.4.
Owen getting around
21.3.
Brandon.
21.3. 22.2. 22.5.
Oh, Alex with that line again kind of cross-cuts the edge of that corner. There was an opening, but look at, unfortunately, Drew had to go wide to clear an upside-down car.
21.7. 22.1.
And that brings Riley back into the game. And Owen, they're all going to be right there.
28.3.
Alex in the pipe.
22.9.
Drew gets around. Riley gets around. Owen gets around. Owen won four-wheel drive last club race, I believe. Oh, Owen a little too hard in the corner. 1, 2, 3, and 4.
21.6.
Swinging around big
21.8.
time.
24.1.
A light turnout for mod four-wheel drive, but these guys are fast that are here.
27.8. 22.5.
5 minutes to go. Alex
21.6.
getting around Owen.
20.7. 21.2.
Ruben King
21.1.
leads him out. 1, 2, 3, 4, up and down and back up.
21.6.
Oh, little wiggle right there from Riley, and there
25.8.
goes Alex back up into the 2 spot. Ah, Riley bounces off a pipe. Owen gets around for 3rd.
21.2.
Brandon Carney's not
20.8.
too far away,
21.4.
but 1, 2, and 3.
25.1.
Alex trying to march his way back up there,
21.4.
give Drew some pressure.
22 flat.
Another bounce out right there.
25.1. 21.
Alex's car maybe a tick faster, but
22
Drew
flat.
driving really smooth.
22.1.
Hanging on to the lead.
21.5.
Got a little squirrely right there,
22
though.
flat. 21.9. 21.6. 21 flat. 21.2. 21.1. 21.9. 21.8.
Expert stock A main coming up next.
37.4.
But that's 4 minutes away. We got 4 down, 4 left to go. It is Drew and Alex and Owen, Riley,
21.3.
Brandon,
20.5.
Mitchell, and Seth.
20.8. 21.6. 21.4.
1, 2, and 3, far side of the racetrack.
25 flat.
The Vanderbeeks kind of closing in on the hunt here for Reuben King. Drew, he is a Summer Series veteran, though. He's been coming ever since 2013, 2012. He's been in this position before up front. 3.5 minutes to go. Both Vanderbeeks almost jumping up to the top. Oh, Owen tried to get in on his bro.
23.1.
Usually that gets you a punch in the face in the middle of the night
21.6.
when you're least expecting it.
22.1. 21.2.
Or maybe a pillow smother of some sort. Oh, Reuben King with a mistake. Alex was there to capitalize. Alex traction rolls, loses 1, 2 spots.
24.1.
That has happened a few times. Owen makes a mistake. Alex is going to get back around. Now here comes Riley. Back in the hunt for the podium.
23.3.
Brandon back there, not too far away. Owen bounces out. Riley gets around. Like I said, Alex has been the faster car, but Drew has been the smoother car.
21.3.
His fast lap, a 21 flat. Alex's fast lap, a 20.7.
24.8. 23.4. 27.9.
We do got, I believe, one person running back-to-back. I think it's Riley. So we're probably going to need a couple extra volunteers. So if you want to hang out and help us out, that'd be great. Meanwhile, we got a battle up front again between Drew and Alex. Alex has reeled Drew in almost every time, but Drew has withheld the pressure. Oh, Drew tries to block that line. Finally goes over on his lid. Uh-oh, loses his body. Meanwhile, Riley will be right there, and Owen will be right there. 1:45 left to go. Alex traction rolls it. Drew gets back around.
22.2. 20.9. 21.5.
Honestly, if you don't think the body matters, it's kind of like the wing. Try running without one sometime on a high grip track where your body actually provides some downforce. Keep your car sucked to the racetrack.
21.1.
Drew bounces off the pipe, though. That he had a lead. Oh, they touch. They get around. It's a melee. Riley is right there in this. So is Owen. This could get a little messy. They both send it. All three of them send it. 1 minute, 10 seconds to go.
21.1.
Drew makes a mistake. Riley gets around to the lead. Owen, Drew, Alex, big change up front. That's why you don't give up. Riley was in 4th place for about 3 minutes. All of a sudden, he's leading.
28.4.
Oh, Riley with a mistake. Almost in the same spot that Alex made a mistake the previous lap. They're all going to be right there. 40 seconds. This one's getting tight. Drew with a little bobble. Alex tried to get underneath him. Drew getting underneath of Alex again. They block each other out. Oh, bouncing off pipes. Look at Owen send it all the way up to the top. Right now, he's the only one with the chance, maybe, I don't know, to catch up to Riley. They're going to get one more lap after this one. 20 seconds. This should be the final lap. Owen is right there. Owen pretty aggressive.
22.9. 21.4.
Bounces in the back of Riley. Riley fends him off. Now it's Alex's turn to put a move on Owen if he can. Oh, bounces off pipe again. 2 seconds. 1 second.
3.6.
Riley will clean it out, take the win in that one. Owen's going to get second. Alex will get third. Drew's like, man, I had that in 4th. There's Brandon, Mitchell, Seth, and Aiden. Wowza.
21.2 Mitchell Pavel.
Let's, we got a couple guys who are back to back. Why don't we just get ready for the next one, and we'll take picks for both races afterwards. We'll let you guys get out there and marshal, and we'll take picks of the top 3 of this one and the next one after this one. Let's just jump out there. Riley's running back to back, so we'll just we'll just keep moving here. We need to find a couple extra quarter marshals as well, please. There was 7 of them. Now there's going to be 6 of them, so a couple extra wouldn't hurt. Expert stock, A main. Like I said, we'll take top 3 picks for four-wheel drive and expert stock after this race is over. Caden, Andrew, Emerson, TJ, Riley, David, Orlando, Chad, Tyler, and Brian.
Riley Filbert. Andrew Thomas. David Peebler. Caden Birding. Tyler K9. Orlando Martinez. Emerson Sturgeon.
Brandon, grab that clod right there. Track's starting to crumble up a little bit.
Chad Ruben King. TJ Williams. Brian Cox.
There it is. Everybody's checked in. I need a marshal at the top of the hill up there. I need a marshal on the 3-cone. And I need a marshal on the 4-cone. We need 3 more corner marshals really fast. We need to find some happy, mobile adult people, if possible. For this one, this is stock buggy A main. Top of the hill, top of the hill. We need 3 more corner marshals, please. 3 more.
1 minute to the start of the race.
9's kind of our minimum with these big races. 3 more corner marshals, please. There's 1 more, so now we need 1 more. 1 more after Jake here. So 1 more, 1 more, 1 more. Bring it over to the straightaway, please. No more laps. Why don't you take the 4-cone, help Owen out. And then I need somebody over there in the 3 to watch that corner. They've been traction rolling over there. I need 1 more person. 1 more person. While I'm setting the grid. Caden on the 1. Andrew on the 2. Emerson on the 3. TJ Williams on the 4. Riley on the 5. David on the 6. Orlando on the 7. Chad Ruben King on the 8. Tyler Canine on the 9. And Brian Cox, your final bump up on the 10 spot. I need 1 more marshal over there on the 3-cone, way off to the side over there. There you go. All right. All right, drivers, 8 minutes. Let's have some fun. Today's been tough, but also not so tough. Let's see. Enough commentary. Shake and bake at the tone. Here we go. Nice and easy. Nice and easy. Pretty much how they started through the first couple corners. I like it. Ooh, oh, Andrew saw an opening. Emerson gets in there. Emerson with the same ProTech luck. Everything stays the same. Top 4.
27 flat.
Andrew, Caden, Emerson. I think that's TJ and David.
30.1.
Top 5.
30.9.
Long ways to go. Andrew with a mistake.
34 flat.
Caden gets the lead back. Emerson up to the 2. TJ in the 3.
22.6. 22.7. 24.1.
Caden,
23.9.
ProTech race winner in this one. Emerson won A main number 3.
24.6. 24.6.
TJ Williams right now 3rd in this one. I think that's David and Tyler. And then Andrew, Emerson all over Caden as they go down then the battle for 3rd place. Also very tight. How about David with that Trinity power? Oh, a little run into the back of him. Lets off. Nicely done.
23.4.
That was close.
22.9.
Long ways to go. The 2 Losi buggies.
22.9.
Caden Emerson up front.
25.7. 25.9.
TJ fending him off. He's got a little bit of track to himself.
22.2. 22.5.
6.5 minutes left to go here in our 10th anniversary. Family Team Associated as our title sponsor.
28.3. 25 flat. 24 flat. 26.9. 23.4.
Emerson not letting Caden go.
21.8.
In fact, 21.8 there for Sturgeon.
25.1.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, Caden with a little bobble. Emerson goes around. This time it works out.
23.9. 23.4. 24.5.
TJ in that all-white car is third. They have pulled, your top two have pulled
22.3.
away.
23.3.
Peevler hanging on to that 4 spot. Andrew Thomas behind him. I think Riley's marching his way back up there.
23.2. 22.1. 22.8. 23 flat. 24.4. 27 flat. 26.4.
Two totally different low C cars, too. Emerson's basically got all the stock components on it. I'm pretty sure Caden's got some of the current mods done to it.
22.9. 23.1. 22.4. 25.3. 23.
All right, we're going to be catching up to the tail end of the lead lap here shortly. Let's see. That's going to be
23.9.
Brian and Orlando battling back there. You'll be the first victim here within maybe a lap or two. TJ doing a great job in third. I think Riley got around. Yes, Riley got around. Oh, no. TJ upside down. Riley gets around for third. That's Caden Berding upside down, so Emerson will break away a little bit now. 4.5 minutes to go.
23.1. 24 flat. 22.1. 26.3.
Emerson gives a little wave to Brian Cox as he goes by. Big gap. Well, not so big. About 4 seconds back to Caden Berding now. Riley in third. TJ rolls it over again at the end of the straightaway, so he's going to lose even more spots. Andrew's going to get back up to fourth. Ruben King up to fifth. Peever up to sixth. Emerson has some clean track for the moment. Caden's going to be making quick work of Orlando and Brian here, putting them a lap down. The gap still 3.6 seconds. Caden just did his fastest lap with a 22.1. Emerson's got a little bit of a cushion. Just got to be patient in lap traffic. We've got another rollover at the end of the straightaway. That was Ruben King. Emerson puts a lap on Canine.
24.8. 22.2.
Almost identical lap times for your top two that time. Where is Riley at? Riley's over here in third. He's going to be about 8.1 behind Caden. 3:33 left to go. Watch the end of the straightaway.
22.9.
Emerson's going to be putting a lap here on Chad. Caden's going to be putting a lap there on Canine.
25 flat. 22.1. 23.9. 23.5. 22.4.
Emerson going to be putting a lap here eventually on Andrew and TJ in front of him and David Peevler now. And about a straightaway and a half lead for Emerson over Caden. 21.9 for Sturgeon, 21.9 for Caden. They're, again, matching lap times right now. Just got to be very patient and very affirmative getting through lap traffic here. Emerson gets around TJ.
28.8.
Caden's going to be coming up behind Ruben King. Riley still is in front of Orlando and Brian as they continue their battle. So 2:40 left to go here. Expert stock, 2:35 left to go. Emerson's had a hell of a day.
22.3. 23.7.
Emerson can clear one more car here at Peevler, and he's going to have some clean track for a little bit. There he goes.
22.2.
And Caden. Caden loses a little bit of ground there. 3.5 seconds. Emerson going up the hill. He's carrying a lot of speed over that roller. Barely making that first jump.
23.6. 23.1. 21.7.
There's a 21.7 for Emerson, though. 22.7. Emerson gained a full second right there.
23.8.
4.4 second cushion with 1:45 left to go. This is where the motors start getting a little hot. Everything starts to feel a little saggy maybe.
23.4.
We made sure to put lots of juice in the batteries. Caden with a little mistake.
23.3.
Where's Riley at? Riley's still pretty far back there, so Emerson now with a pretty big lead.
23.3.
8.5 seconds, 1:20 to go. Top three in four-wheel and top three in expert stock. We'll take your picks, and then we'll get back to it with independent buggy.
22.2. 24.6.
We had a couple guys running back-to-back, so we didn't want to hold up the show.
22.9. 22 flat.
Emerson going up the hill. He's got to do that 4 more times. Caden, same thing. He's scheduled to do that 3 more times, though. Riley in the 3 spot. He's about 7.5 back, so your top 3 separated by about 8 seconds each.
24.6, 25.3, 26.3, 26.1,
35 seconds.
23.2, 26.4, 22.6,
If Caden can hang on to second, him and Emerson will be
21.9.
tied in points, so there's still plenty to
23.7.
race for.
23.3,
Caden's given up a little bit of ground to Riley, but
23.4.
Riley's still, last time, about
22.2.
3.5 seconds back in third.
23.6,
15 on the
22.3,
clock. If Emerson makes this lap, that
23.1.
should do it,
23.3,
no matter what, for the win.
22.1,
And he does.
23.7, 23.1,
Cross line, you're done.
23.2.
David will get
Keeler done.
fourth.
22.4 Andrew Thomas
Actually,
done. 21.7 Kattenberding done. 24.4 TJ Williams done.
see where that puts
25.2 Chad
Andrew.
Rubenking done.
Yep.
25.5 Riley Filbert
Emerson, Caden, Riley, your
22.2
top
Emerson
three.
Sturgeon
I
done.
need top three from four-wheel drive and top three from expert stock.
24.7
Emerson,
Brian
Caden,
Fox
Riley
done.
from this one, please. Let's go inside and get our
24.9
picks,
Orlando Martinez
get
done.
caught up,
All drivers are
and we'll
finished.
continue on
Race is completed.
with independent stock buggy. Top three mod four-wheel drive and top three expert stock. Top three mod four-wheel drive, top three expert stock. Let's get
1
you guys
minute
in
from
here,
start of the race.
please, so we can get caught up. Get our pictures taken, please. Top three mod four-wheel, top three expert stock. Let's get in here, please. Up.
Less than 5. Anthony Santi. Brett Nelson. Phil Palmer. Justin Stevie. Connor Hausch. Legend.
Top three expert. It got you to smile,
John
didn't it?
Green.
I almost got
Ronnie Lee.
Alex to smile. Almost. It was close.
Sarah Carney.
Ready? 1, 2, 3. Don't look at my wiener.
Dalton Conrad.
Good? Looks like mine. No, let me see. No, it looks great. It looks great. What are you talking about? I gotta sauce my tires. Dude. Your hair looks... If you're worried about your hair, seriously? Okay. Yeah, it's been probably about 3 hours. You got a Marshall.
Well, yeah. I'm missing the combo console.
Okie dokie. Okie dokie. We're all checked in, which is great. We need my marshals out there from the last one. Nobody's running back-to-back, obviously. So John Birding on the 1. Brett Nelson on the 2. Dalton Conrad on the 3. Justin Stevie on the 4. Connor Hosch on the 5. Ronnie Wint on the 6. Anthony Santi on the 7. Phil Palmer on the 8. McMullen on the 9. And Sarah Carney on the 10. Your final bump up spot. Emerson Sturgeon is on his way out here. So he can marshal the end of the straightaway, I think. That was Reedy Power, says David Peevler. I'm sorry, I did not meant to insult you. Got some motor. All right. Excellent. All right, here we go. We're back on track. This is race number 15 of 20. Drivers ready. Marshals ready. Let's go. Shake and bake at the tone. Nice and easy. The expert guys got through the first couple corners for sure. And the independent guys do the same. Nice driving. A couple guys making some moves clean, too. That was pretty cool. Oh, here we go. That is a great independent start. Probably one of the better ones we've had. 8 minutes is a long time. John Birding up front. Who's popping up to second? Is that Stevie? That is Justin Stevie from the 4 to the 2. John turns into the pipe a little bit. That's going to bring these guys back. There's Brett, Dalton, Connor, Anthony, Sarah, Phil, then Ronnie, then Josh.
35.1, 35.4. 24.8.
John, Justin, and Dalton, your top 3. Brett Nelson right there in the 4 spot.
24.4. 25.5.
Solid group of guys coming up from fast lane. Brett,
24.8.
Brent, and Orlando.
25.6. 30.5. 32 flat.
Connor Hausch in the 5. Your leader down the straight. Your top 4 within about a straightaway. A little trouble back there. I think that was Hausch. That's going to put Phil Palmer getting around for a spot or 2.
24.5. 28.2.
40 plus coming up next. We're going to need a guest announcer for that one.
24.6. 26.8.
Oh, Justin flips it.
23.1.
Dalton around the outside. No, Justin shuts the door. Ah, then he opens it again.
25.5.
Brett gets around for 3rd, too. Those are 2 spots. Dalton up the 2, Brett Nelson in the 3.
26 flat.
Meanwhile, your leader, John Birding, up front.
28.3.
2 down, 6 minutes left to go.
23.8. 23 flat. 23.5. 26.6. 27 flat. 24.9. 27 flat. 24.4.
Oh, your leader plunks it all by himself as he was putting a lap down on Santi. And that brings Dalton back in the game. Same thing with Brett Nelson. So there you go. 1, 2, 3. Putting a lap here on Anthony.
23.7. 23.4.
John went to the inside to get around him and went too far to the inside. Dalton is right there. Side by side. Brett is right there with him.
24.7.
Oh, side by side for the double. Brett says thanks.
33.
Goes in between them.
34.1.
Splits the defense.
27 flat. 23.3. 26.
Ooh, Dalton side by side. He let off, though. Long race. You guys could have lost track of Brett. That would have been bad. Brett plunks it at the top.
33 flat. 24.4.
All these guys trying to do the double jump up to the corner thing to get the pass in. It's only really cool if it's open. Look at Dalton, man. Oh, Brett turned to the inside to block and found the pipe instead.
26.6. 27.4. 25.8.
Beating pipes like Mario and Luigi.
24.7.
Ha ha. Dalton has to make quick work of these lap cars now. That's Sarah and Phil
29.6.
behind him and now in front of Brett Nelson. They both take a tumble at the end of the straightaway, so Brett Nelson's going to get around one of them. John's trying to work his way back up there. We saw what happened in four-wheel drive and in some ways in two-wheel drive. Got to hang in there a little bit.
26.1. 23.4.
4 down, 4 left to go.
24 flat. 25.9. 23.5. 23.2. 29.4. 27.2. 29.6.
Oh, John getting a little ping-pongy there.
31.3. 23.6.
Dalton
25.3. 22.6.
has
27.6.
2.4 seconds in front of Brett
23.1.
Nelson. Brett's going to have quite a bit now over John. Probably about 10, maybe even 12 seconds.
25.9.
How about Josh McMullen from the 9 up to the 4 battling with Justin Stevie?
29.4. 26.3. 25.4.
Dalton,
22.9.
your
29.2.
leader. Brett Nelson in second.
25.4. 23.9.
I think
28.8.
I start to smell a motor. Is that me or is that my fan in my room?
25.2.
Maybe not. Could be my fan.
24.5.
It's been on for about a day.
25.6. 26 flat. 23.5. 23.6. 23.4. 25.2.
Ooh, McMullen got turned around up there. Dalton, though, that's Dalton putting a lap on him. And Justin did get by. And Brett Nelson, you're going to have, or I'm sorry, geez. There you go. That's what I'm trying to say. Justin, you're going to have second behind you. No, that's Connor. I'm so sorry.
27.2.
Too many blue cars.
24.2.
2 minutes left to go.
$25.7. 26.3.
Dalton Conrad
24.3.
trying to put laps on these guys. It's Sarah, Phil, and John that they're all around. John Birding is in 3rd place, so Phil's not battling him either.
23.9.
And John's about to put a lap down. So Dalton is lapped up to 3rd place now. 2nd place is Brett Nelson. He is got to go through all these guys
33.8.
next. He's the 2nd blue car in line. So
26.6. 24
there's
flat.
one.
23.7. 28.3.
Let's see, Justin and Phil. That's
24.4.
2nd right there behind
24.5.
you.
25.1.
Not a lot you can do about that. Oh, careful there. 110 to go. 110 to go.
23 flat. 23.6. 26.2. 26.5. 26 flat.
1 minute left to go. 1 minute left to go.
29.9.
Dalton
29.4.
Conrad out front.
32.7.
Then Brent, Connor, John, Justin, Ronnie, Legend, Phil, Sarah,
23.4.
and Anthony.
23.3. 24.6. 23.1. 25 flat.
Watch the end of the straightaway.
28.5.
Watch the end of the straightaway. All right.
26.9. 25 flat. 30.1. 22.9. 23.9. 25.2. 27.4. 29.7. 25.4. 25.7. 25.8. 26 flat. 23.3. 24 flat. Connor Hausch done.
Run him to the line. Run him to the
25.4 John
line.
Birding done. 24.7 Justin Stevie done. 23.7 Brett Nelson done. 25.9 Phil Palmer done.
All right.
25.9 Legend
Just
done.
waiting on Dalton.
26.5
There he
Ronnie
is.
Wint done.
All right, guys.
23.3 Dalton combat done.
Current marshals to the blower. Everybody get
27.5
back out there to
Sarah
quarter
done.
marshal right away.
All
We
drivers are
will
finished.
take photos after 40 plus modified. So go right out there to quarter marshal. We will take top 3 photos after this one.
The race is completed. Matt Robinson, Orlando Martinez, Brian Burnt, Kurt Benson, Alex Sturgeon, Brent Riley, Corey Tannehill, Brian Cox, James Nelson, David Peebler. Mac Vanderbeek. 1 minute to the start of the race.
Whoa, all right, guys. That's enough. That's enough. Let's back them down. You know, we don't want to have too much excitement for one day before we get you guys back to the home. You know. Because this is 40 plus modified. A lot of experience up there on the driver's stand, if you know what I'm saying. Your order is going to be Alex on the number 1, Mac on the 2, Brent on the 3, Brian on the 4, okay. Orlando on the 5, Dave 6, James 7,
Less than 5.
Corey 8, Matt Robertson 9, Brian Cox 10, and Kurt on the 11. Wow, we got marshals out there. Does everything look good? I think it looks good to me. Okay. All right, guys, 40 plus on the sound of the tone. Alex is going to lead him out. Mac Vanderbeek right behind him. Pretty decent start. Oh. All right, give it back. Thank you.
24.6.
Brian Byrne up to that 2 spot.
27.5.
Mac
27.6.
taking it back.
28.2. 28.5. 29.1. 30.5. 31.3. 32.1. 32.4. 36.5. 21.9. 22.4. 24 flat. 23.5.
Alex Sturgeon going up the hill now.
23.9.
Mac
24.3.
now going up the hill. Let's check the
23.7.
gap. Last time by was 3.5 seconds.
24.6.
Let's see what it is this time. Alex across the loop now.
21.6.
Mac
21.8.
3.6.
23.6. 23.7. 24.3. 23.6.
Watch the 180 here in front of me. Sarah doing her
26.1.
best trying to get the cars.
25.8. 26.9.
Alex
21.9.
Sturgeon rocking that Team Associated B6.4.
22.5.
J Concepts Rubber.
23 flat.
Mac also running a B6.4.
24.7. 22.9. 23.9. 27 flat. 23.6. 27.9. 21.7. 28.2. 22 flat. 25.5.
Alex doing his thing
22.8.
out front.
23.2. 23.7. 25.1. 24.1. 23.8. 23.5. 21.3.
Watch going up the
22.4.
hill, up the hill, up the rhythm section. All right. We're good.
23.6. 29.5. 28.6.
So we're 2:30 in, 5:30 left to go.
26.3.
Alex out front,
24
Mac
flat.
2, Brian Burnt 3,
22.8.
Orlando 4.
25.1.
Orlando making the
23.3.
trip from Kansas City. His
22.6.
local track is Fast Lane. If you're ever wanting to go down there and race, it's a pretty nice track.
22.5.
Not as big as this one, but it's pretty nice.
25.1. 23.2.
5 minutes
25.8.
left to go. 5 long minutes. These guys will never get back.
22.1.
Left to go.
25.6. 28.1. 24.7. 23.5.
Mac, last lap
24.6.
out was a
21.9.
21.9.
23 flat.
His fast lap's 21.8. Alex's fast lap 21.3 though.
23.8. 26.3. 22.2. 24 flat. 24.4. 24.8. 35.5. 23.7. 28.1. 29.6. 23.7. 23.4. 21.
Coming up on halfway.
24.2.
Halfway now. Alex still out front. Mac 2,
23.3.
Brian 3, Orlando 4, James
21.6.
5, Corey 6,
24.4.
Brian Cox 7th,
24.7.
Brent Riley
23.9.
8th, Dave Peebler
23.1.
9th, Matt Robertson 10th, and
28.1.
Kurt 11th.
25.1. 21.7. 24.5. 22.9. 23.1. 24.1. 23.5. 22.1. 26.7. 23.1. 23.4. 29.7. 21.9. 22.9. 23.4. 23.5. 22.4. 23.8. 23.4. 28 flat. 29.6. 22.7. 21.6. 27.3. 23 flat. 25.2. 23.3.
3 minutes left to go. The gap
22.2.
between first and second is now
23.4.
12 seconds.
23 flat.
And then Brian Burnt is 7
23.5.
seconds back from Mac.
23.5. 23.3. 21.8.
The race to watch is between
22.9.
Brent Riley, Dave Peebler, and Corey
26.5.
Tannehill
25 flat.
for
24.6.
6th, 7th, and 8th.
22.3.
There's Brent.
23.1.
There's David.
23.6.
There's Corey.
22.8. 22.9.
Brent Riley getting it wrong. Dave Peebler's going to be
24.5.
right on him for that 7th spot. No, 6th spot.
28.4. 26.1. 27 flat. 23.7. 23.2. 29.2. 28.4. 23.2. 22 flat. 26.2. 23.3.
2 minutes left to go. 2 minutes left to go.
24.3. 24.9. 22.7. 26.3. 26.4. 27.2. 23.2. 27.1. 24.8. 24.6. 24.1. 23.4. 23.1. 24.9. 25.2. 22.8. 23.7. 25.2.
Coming up on 1 minute left to go. 1 minute left to go. The order really
23.7.
hasn't changed a whole lot.
27.8.
I'm not going to lie to you guys. Obviously, you can tell by the way it is. But
22.6.
You know, it's a nice,
22.5.
clean race. You know, not a whole lot of
25.4.
crashing and carrying on.
21.7.
A lot of quality
22.2.
out here.
23.3. 24.4. 23.4. 25.1. 33.1. 26.6.
Brent Riley moved up to the 5 spot.
21.9.
Brian Cox up to the 6.
23.5.
James Nelson up to the 7th now.
21.7.
That's pretty cool.
21.6.
Well, they got that going for him, which is nice.
24.3. 23 flat. 25.3. 22.7. 28.8. 26.1. 24.9. 25.3. 21.6. 24 flat. 23.8. 29.4. 23.5. 24.7. 24 flat.
Run to the line.
27.8
Corey, you're the
Tannehill
first
done.
one done.
29.1 Kurt Benson done. 23.5 Brent Riley done. 24.1 Orlando Martinez done. 22.5 Alex Sturgeon done. 24.7 Matt Robinson done. 23 flat Brian Burnt done.
Oh, I didn't see what
26.6
happened,
Brian
but
Cox done.
Brian Burnt
23.4
finished second.
James Nelson done. 26.7
Help him out, help him out,
David
help him
Kugler
out. There we go, now
done.
everybody's done.
37.5 Mac Vanderbeek done. All drivers are
Your
finished.
order is Alex, Brian, Mac, Brent, Orlando, Brian Cox, James, David, Corey, Matt, and Kurt. Top 3 inside for picks and top 3 inside from the previous race. Are you leaving? Oh.
The race is completed.
All right, top 3 from Indy, and let's do top 3 40 plus and get caught up a little bit here, please.
Eli Vanderbeek. One minute to the start of the race.
Indy Buggy, let's go. Independent Buggy, top 3, please. Let's get caught up. Let's get caught up, please. Independent Buggy, top 3. Brett Nelson, John Birding, Dalton Conrad. Let's get caught up. I know you guys are racing, but we'll give you time.
Less than 5.
Who got second? Oh, Brett did. Sorry. Well, they were trying to tell me who got top 3, and I kind of forgot. So I know. I forgot. All right, independent buggy, 4-wheel drive. We'll let Brett get back on the driver's stand. Dalton Conrad get back on the driver's stand.
John Birding. Matt Robinson. Don Drewest. Ronnie Wint. Legend. Josh Havens. Anthony Santi.
That's the best my car is getting. I'll try to write everything down because I need to write it down myself so I don't forget.
Yeah.
Because my car's fucking dialed. Like, oh my god, dude. My car is. Could have raced mod today.
What did you run for the? Oh, did you have the speed?
Did a 21. Yeah, it was all 21s the whole time.
That race? Yeah, write it down.
See ya. All right, race 17. We got 17, 18, 19, and 24 races to go. I'm so excited. We're going to be done early,
Brett Nelson.
earlier than years past. We need, we probably don't need any volunteer marshals. There was 11 cars, so I think we're going to be okay. Here comes Dalton.
Dalton
Excellent.
Conrad.
All right. No moss. No more laps. Brett Nelson again on the number 1. Dalton on the number 2. John Birding on the number 3. Matt Robinson on the number 4. Ronnie Wint on the number 5. Don Drews on the number 6. Josh Havens on the number 7. Josh McMullen on the number 8. Anthony Santi on the number 9. And Eli Vanderbeek on the number 10. Making the main. Eli Vanderbeek bumped up 2 times. Good job, dude. Really good job. Marshals look good. Drivers look good. Marshals look good. Here we go. Shake with a little bake. That's tone. A little messy, but a little give and take there. Get back in line. Eli from the 10 to the 5. He kind of Owened his way through that. Look at up front.
26.
Brett's like, dude, this kid again.
26.8. 29.1.
Brett and Dalton 1 and 2. John Beardy in the 3.
32.1. 33.
Eli in the 4.
34.
Josh McMullen following him through in the 5.
37 flat.
Don, Anthony,
37
Matt, Ronnie, and Josh. Round out the rest of the order. Oh, no, upside down. Who was that? That was Dalton. John gets around. Eli gets in trouble. He loses a whole bunch of spots.
24.1. 26.7.
Ooh.
24.4.
Dalton all over John.
23.9.
Brett trying to get away.
24.2. 31 flat.
Again, that line to jump up to the top. It's been there. It's going to be there a little while longer as that part of the track's not really changing much. I'm going to try to get ahead of the J Concepts build a little bit
24.3.
in a couple of weeks.
22.6.
Move some stuff around.
25.2. 23 flat. 23.8. 23.9.
Minute and a half down, 6.5 minutes left to go.
24.4. 29 flat. 24.4. 26.6.
Man, Dalton going fast. He is chasing. Oh, look at that. He chases Brett Nelson down. Brett went upside down. Dalton goes to the lead.
23.1.
McMullen
25 flat.
in the 3. John in the 4. Don in the
26.8.
5 now. Anthony in the 6. Look at those
26.5.
cars. Tap it out on the straightaway. That is so weird.
27.2. 27.2. 27.6. 30.6.
Remember, this is all live on
22.9.
YouTube right now, too, so you can go back and watch it
26.5.
later if you want to.
23.6. 24.7. 23.2. 24 flat.
5:40
24.6.
left to go here in this one.
26.8. 27.9. 26.2. 23.2.
Ah, look at that. Brett got the lead back away from Dalton, and John's going to be right there. McMullen's going to be right there. So your top 4 kind of accordioning back
24.3.
together. Eli, you're going to have the leader behind you here shortly. When he catches you,
24.5.
got to make sure you let him go. It'll be soon, that blue buggy. About to come up to the
23.3.
triple right there. That's
23.1.
perfect, dude. Excellent
23.2.
job. Excellent. 3 down, 5
23.6.
minutes to go.
25.6.
Brett, Dalton, John,
22.3.
Josh.
23.4.
Don hanging in there in the 5,
23.1.
not too far back.
22.9.
Trouble up top, trouble up top. Was that Dalton? John's going to get around.
26 flat.
And Eli's like, oh, man, I got to let him around again. You got to let all 3 of them go. There you go. That's perfect.
23.7.
That is perfect.
25.4.
Meanwhile,
22.7.
Brett now about a straightaway lead.
23.5. 25.9. 24.2.
Dalton all over
29.5.
John.
25.7. 24.6.
Oh, Dalton tried the inside. That didn't work. He goes out of the park, comes back in.
24.3.
No advantage gain, so they get to race on.
23.5.
4:20 left to go.
29.2.
Brett
23.7.
just hanging out with his wing out up front.
23.8.
Oh, my goodness.
24.3.
Class
23.1.
dismissed on that one.
26 flat.
Dalton stealing a line from Scotty. Inside
23.9.
move on John. That was crazy.
24.3.
4 down, 4 left to go.
24.1. 23.6.
Brett with some clean racetrack.
23.4. 22.4.
Dalton,
24.2.
John, Dalton. Oh, no, he's going to give it right back. John's like,
23
well,
flat.
class really wasn't
25.3.
dismissed, was it? It was just on recess.
23.3. 24.2.
That's all good news for Brett here.
23.5.
Brett Nelson.
23.7.
John in the
31.2.
2. Dalton in the 3
23.2.
again.
25.1.
Josh McMullen rolls it. Don Drews will get
26
around. Little love tap
27.3.
up at the top, and Dalton's going to let John get back in front. That's good sportsmanship. That's what we like to
29
see,
flat.
especially in the independent classes where none of you guys are sponsored, so
23.2.
got
23.3.
no pressure on results to just clean
22.9.
people out and keep going.
25.4. 26 flat. 25.7.
Oh, Dalton tried it
22.9.
again and ran out of real estate.
24.5.
He had it. That was side by side with John right
23.2.
there, and Don Drews will be in the mix now, and just McMullen's still there.
25.2.
Santee's still there. I mean, these guys, a lot of these
24.3.
guys on the same lap.
23.1. 23.4. 23 flat. 25.6.
It's crazy.
24.1.
Brett Nelson,
24.3.
huge lead.
29.8.
2:30 to go.
23.6.
Brett Dalton, Don Drews now up into 3rd.
24.4. 26.4. 23.2.
And Josh trying to hold
22.6.
John off. Oh, no. Got wonky.
22.1.
John gets around.
23.4.
Your leader coming up to
23 flat.
Josh Havens and Eli Vanderbeek. There you
23.5.
go.
25.
Good job.
24.3.
Good job. Dalton will have clean track for a bit.
24.3.
Don's got clean track for a
24.5.
bit. John Birding trying to get back on the
22.7.
podium here.
22.7. 30.8. 23.3. 23.8. 22.9.
Car's getting a little tippy.
24.4.
1:45 on the clock.
23.9.
Brett Nelson, last time around, 5 seconds. That's not insurmountable, but
23.8.
Josh Havens, that's your leader behind you. There you go. That's perfect.
24.7.
Matt's like, haha,
23.4. 23.1.
took a little
29.8.
advantage of that one.
23.3.
All's fair in love and war and
24.7.
racing.
25.9.
1:15 on the clock.
22.9. 23 flat. 25.3.
Let's see. Is that Don Drews? That is Don Drews and Dalton, and now John back in the game. That is for second place. I didn't see
23.7.
how it happened, but Don
24.6.
up to second.
23.1.
Oh,
30.2.
man, that's rough right there. That's a bummer.
23.4.
Good marshal, though, by
25.7.
Kurt.
22.7.
Under a minute left to go.
24.3. 23.5.
Brett Nelson's Gandhi, man. He is out of there. All he's got to do is finish. 35 seconds left to go. Dalton Conrad
26.3.
in second. John's back up to third. Don's in fourth.
27.7.
Anthony
29.4.
Santee and Josh
23.8.
McMullen are right there. That is for
24.2.
position.
31.8. 22.9.
I mean, even Matt
24.7.
and Josh really aren't that far back. They're on the
24.5.
same lap. We're watching the race for third between
24.4.
John and Don and maybe Anthony. They're going to get
21.9.
one more crack at it. There's John. There's Don.
23.2,
There's Anthony.
23.2, 23.6, 23 flat,
We're going to need a
24
guest
flat.
announcer for the next one.
23.8, 32.
And top three will come in for picks and then get right back out there to Marshall.
23.8 Ronnie went done.
Cross line, you're done. Dalton's going to get second. John will hang on to third. Looks like Don Drew's got back around Anthony for fourth. Anthony gets a strong fifth from the 9 spot. Matt Robinson will get 6th. Josh Haven 7th. So Brett, Dalton, John inside really quick for picks, and then we'll come right back out in Marshall.
All drivers are finished.
Find a guest announcer for this one. Independent 13.5 wheeler. Let's get in here and get our picks taken. We got expert four-wheel drive coming up next.
I got it though. It'll be posted tomorrow probably.
Sorry, I just grabbed your car, pal.
When I'm on the lake. So.
It's on.
Logan Prementis, Caden Birding, Tyler Fleming. 1 minute to the start of the race. Orlando Martinez, Andrew Thomas, Tyler K9, Chad Ruben King, David Peebler. TJ Williams.
You running it?
I guess, and is there anybody else?
Not really. Not that I trust.
Oh, what a good day. Other than Emerson's truck going out.
Yeah. What happened? It shut off?
Dog one popped out of his outdrive.
Oh.
I'm not really sure why. Maybe because he was running a pro slot with a wide pivot.
Yeah.
Less than 5.
All right, we'll get Alex checked in. Alex, you want to check? So your order is Alex,
Alex Sturgeon,
Andrew Thomas, TJ, Caden, David, Orlando, Chad, Logan, Tyler, and Tyler. Tyler Fleming is 10th. All right. Are we good on corner marshals? I think we are. Okay. 13.5 four-wheel drive. A-Main going at the sound of the tone. Alex Sturgeon leading him out. Andrew Thomas right there. Trying not to let him get away. I don't know who that was, but they went flying. think that was TJ.
24.8.
Yeah, it was. So Andrew
25.5.
and Alex Sturgeon breaking away here
29.2. 29.7.
early on.
29.9. 30.3.
Then
30.6.
Orlando up to that 3
32.3.
spot,
32.5.
doing good. Alex with about a straightaway lead now.
31.7. 24 flat. 22 flat.
Then you got
22.1.
Andrew,
22.6.
Orlando, TJ,
23.3.
Chad, Logan,
22.9.
Tyler, David,
22.7.
Caden, and
25.5.
Tyler.
27 flat. 22.3. 22.6. 22.3. 22.8.
Nice save.
23.2. 23.2. 21.5. 24 flat. 28.5. 26.5. 21.7.
Alex Sturgeon with a really decent lead now.
22.5.
Looking at 4 seconds. And we're only
24.1.
a minute and 30 seconds in.
24.6.
pretty cool.
24.4. 25.8. 23.1. 25.3. 22.8.
2 minutes down,
21.7.
6 minutes left to go. 2 minutes down,
28.1.
6 left to go. Alex
22
Sturgeon
flat.
out front. Andrew Thomas in that 2 spot. Andrew kind of bumping the pipe,
22.6.
backing it up and keep going.
22.4. 23.6. 23.2. 23.5. 23.6. 24.2. 21.8.
Oh, Alex, Tommy rolling it all by himself,
23.4.
hitting the paint, getting sucked into the pipe. Pipe flips him over.
23.5.
So, glimmer of hope.
23.7.
Andrew Thomas still right there, kind-ish.
21.9. 21.9. 24.6. 24.6. 26.8. 30.3. 26.1. 23.9. 22.2. 23.8. 23.3. 23.2. 22.4. 26.9. 27.1. 26.2. 21.8. 22.6. 23.3. 22.1. 24.7. 22.3. 22.2. 22.7. 24.5. 21.7.
Alex with about a straightaway lead again.
22 flat.
4 seconds the gap.
22.3. 22 flat.
3:30 down, 4:20 left to go.
28.1. 22.9. 21.9. 22.7. 27.4. 22.1. 23 flat. 26.3. 22.9. 23.9. 23.6. 21.6. 23.2. 22.3. 22.4. 23 flat. 23 flat. 22.3.
21.6, Alex's
21.2.
fast slap. That's pretty cool. Pretty cool.
23.3. 23.7. 21.9.
He just did it a little bit ago.
22.6. 22.2.
TJ
22.4.
and
22.8.
Caden duking it out for that most honorable
22.6.
3 spot,
23.2.
wherever they're at. Let's check in with
22.8.
them. They're going up the hill. They're stepping down, stepping off,
21.7.
jumping up the rhythm
21.9.
section. That's pretty cool.
23.8. 23.4. 22.7.
Caden all over the back of
22.2.
TJ, looking to the inside,
23.3.
makes it stick, and down the straightaway they go. Caden in that 3 spot.
21.6. 22.9. 22.7. 22.1. 24.7. 22.7. 23.1. 27.3.
It's the Alex show
21.9.
out front.
22.6.
Computer thinks he's going to get an
22
extra
flat.
lap on everybody. Well, I mean, end on a lap of
26.1.
his own.
23.4. 21.7. 22.2.
Coming up on 2 minutes
22.7.
left to go.
22.5. 23.4. 25.2.
Caden Bearding, though, I
22.5.
believe that's hot lap of the race.
21.3.
21-2.
22 flat. 21.5. 23.2. 22.4. 24.6. 22.4. 23.1. 23.2. 26.9. 21 flat.
Minute 45 left to go. Minute 45 left.
22.1. 21.2.
Ooh, Alex Sturgeon, 21-2.
23.7.
Caden Bearding, though, 21 flat.
22.1.
Pretty fast.
22.9. 23.8. 23.1. 21.5.
So your rundown,
23.6.
Alex Sturgeon out front, Andrew
23.7.
Thomas 2, Caden 3, TJ 4, Orlando 5,
21.9.
Chad 6, Tyler
23.2.
7, Logan 8th, Tyler 9th,
22.3.
and David Peebler in that 10 spot.
22.8. 22 flat.
Coming up on 1 minute left to go. 1 minute left to
23.1.
go.
26.6. 23 flat. 24.9. 26.4. 22.3. 22.4. 22.3. 22.9. 22.4. 22.5. 24.9. 22.9. 21.7. 23.8. 21.5.
30 seconds left
23.8.
on the master. 30 seconds.
24.2. 22.2. 27.9. 23 flat. 24.6. 22.9. 24.9. 21.8.
10 seconds left.
25 flat. 25.9. 25.1. 22.3.
Andrew Thomas makes the last lap. This one isn't over. Something could happen to Alex's car.
23.9 Chad Ruben King done. 22.8 Logan Premantis
Oh,
done.
nope, Alex won.
22.6 Tyler K9 done.
Alex
22.2
takes that
Adam
one.
done.
Andrew's locked into
21.7
second.
Alex
Then you got
Sturgeon
Caden,
25 flat David Peebler done.
TJ
24.5
fourth,
Tyler
Orlando
Fleming done.
fifth,
23 flat TJ
Chad
Williams done.
sixth, Logan
22.7
seventh, Tyler
Orlando Martinez
eighth,
done.
David ninth, and
22
Tyler
flat
Fleming
Andrew Thomas
10th.
done. All drivers are finished. The race is completed.
Top three, me, Andrew, Caden. Let's get our pictures and then get right back out here to Marshall, please. Pictures and right back out here to Marshall. We got modified two-wheel drive. Amen. The last big one. Well, they're all big, but you know what I mean. These are the pros. Let's get some pics real quick, please.
Brandon Carney. Owen Vanderbeek. Drew Ruben King. One minute to the start of the race. Brian Burnt. Brent Riley. Will Brinton. Riley Filbert. Mitchell Pavel.
Top three, four-wheel drive. Where are we going? Top three, four-wheel drive. Who we missing? Who's got second? Andrew Thomas, get in here with your car. Andrew. There you go. I need somebody to take my picture.
less than 5.
All right, here we go. Last two races, Mod 2-Wheel and Mini Truggy. I think we've done really well today. Let's get you guys out there from the last one to Marshall. There should be 9 of you. Andrew, get out there. Buckets, buckets, buckets. Yep, there you go. All right, Alex Vanderbeek on the 1. How about Will Brinton on the 2? Owen Vanderbeek on the 3. Aiden Olson had to leave, so we're going to move Riley up to the 4. Drew Ruben King up to the 6. I'm sorry, 5. Mitchell up to the 7. Brandon up to the 8. Brian Burnt up to the 9. And Brent Riley now up to the 10. Oh. Glad to get this first one in the books. It is what it is. All right, drivers, let's have some fun. Have a clean start, please. Shake and bake. That's the tone. All right, here we go. Nice and easy. Nice and easy. Good job. Long race. Track is ultra, ultra high traction. The dust is not there. Get used to it. This is going to be, this is always what it's like near the end of our big races, so you get a chance to get some valuable, much needed track time with the super traction.
28.8. 29.2.
Owen putting some pressure on Will. Mod 4-wheel drive race kind of turned into a cluster there at the end. This one, pretty smooth so far. Alex, Will, Owen.
22.1. 22.4.
How about Drew Mitchell,
23.
Brandon Riley, and
22.9.
Brent?
23.3. 25.8.
Good pass back there. Riley getting around
24.1.
Brandon.
29.4.
Saw that out of the corner of my eyes. I was watching the top 2 as Alex now feeling the heat. Will Brinton taking the double single route, making sure he doesn't make any mistakes now that he's caught back up to Alex.
22.7. 21.9. 22.1.
Alex almost looks like he's playing defense at this point.
22.5.
A minute and a half in.
22.2. 24.4. 23.8.
Little bobble back there from third place. So once again, now it's Owen's turn.
21.7.
He kind of blew the corner. Alex blew the
22.2.
corner.
23 flat. 22.5.
Alex, Will, Owen.
21.4. 22.8.
Every time one of these guys goes kind of wide,
22.5.
you can see the time gap change up quite a bit. There's a little mistake. So Drew up to the 3.
22 flat. 22.5.
So now the race is on for third.
25 flat.
Riley trying to make his way around
23.7.
Mitchell.
23.6.
Mitchell. Oh, no, Mitchell.
26.1. 27.3. 22.9.
Long ways to go. Drew bounces off the pipe. Owen will be right there behind him. Oh, they get together.
21.5.
That's bad news for both of them because here comes
22.4.
Riley. Riley tries to go around the end, and he does. Then he stuffs it. So all that means is your top 2 get away.
27 flat. 27.2.
Kind of status quo back there again.
27.9.
2 and out down.
23.1.
There is a little chunk of track missing right at the start of the rhythm, uphill rhythm.
21.
I don't think it's affected any of these guys just yet, but if you hit it kind of crooked or sideways, it definitely could. Alex is pulled away from Will just a little bit.
22 flat. 22.5.
Owen trying to get around Drew
22
again,
flat.
but Drew
23 flat.
Very fast, shutting the door on him.
23.8.
Mitchell back up into a
24.7.
spot in the
21.5.
top 5.
22.6.
Went a little wide right there. Looks like Drew is in the pipes. Owen will get around.
23.7.
Meanwhile, you see that yellow and orange
25.9.
buggy of Alex Vanderbeek. He's trying to
24.2.
three-peat this year here in Mod 2 Wheel.
23.4. 22.3. 22.7.
Will in the 2 spot,
21.2.
picking up his momentum
22.1.
from the ProTech race, getting a top 3 at ProTech. Looking at maybe a top 2,
21.7.
maybe more. You never know.
22.1.
Owen in the 3.
21.6.
Drew has got his hands full now with Riley.
25.2. 22.9.
Riley already
21.8.
your Mod 4 Wheel winner
24.3.
today.
28.7.
4 minutes
22.3.
down, 4 minutes left to go. It is a 10-car field. Actually, it's a 9-car field because Aiden's not here. Got to wonder what that battle for the top 3 would be like if
22.7.
Aiden Olson was here.
22 flat.
He's kinda
21.9.
Felt like it. He was kind of getting back into the flow.
21.5. 23.3.
Meanwhile,
23.1.
Alex has made his way around
21.9.
the bottom
25.1.
part of the field, and now it's Will's turn.
21.6.
3:40 left to go.
23.8.
Will and I will be podcasting the HobbyPlex Show podcast on
21.4.
Monday. We'll be talking about
22.3.
today and anything else we need to
23
get
flat.
caught up on.
22.6.
A lot of news in RC right now.
24.7. 29.1. 22.7. 25.2.
Riley
21.9.
has caught up. It looks
21.3.
like Drew got around Owen, so it's Drew,
22.8.
Owen, Riley. That's for 3rd place.
22.8.
They're about 10 seconds behind
22.7.
Will. Will's running a solid 2nd. He's about
22.5.
7 seconds behind Alex.
24 flat.
Drag race down the straight. That's going to be Drew holding him.
22.3.
Oh, Drew a little far.
21.4.
Owen got around the
24.5.
outside.
24.3. 21.9. 22.3. 22.6.
We're watching the battle for 3rd because Alex is pretty far in front of Will.
22.1.
Will's pretty far in front of these guys. Owen went for a little cartwheel, and Drew gets a spot back.
23.2.
Game on.
24.2.
Once again,
21.7.
Drew, Owen,
29.8.
Riley,
21.6.
Brent, not that
22
far back
flat.
there in case these guys start
22.9.
playing whack-a-mole.
22.8.
Then Brian Brandon Mitchell.
21.9.
Then it's Alex Vanderbeek up front. Haven't talked about him a whole lot because he's extended that lead to 7.3 seconds over Will
22.1.
Brinton. He'll be coming down the straight.
22 flat.
Mitchell's going to let him
23.6.
go. Thank you. He's actually coming up behind
21.9.
Riley.
24.2. 21.9. 22.1. 25.3. 22.3.
I feel like this is a good way to finish off this layout. I know we're going to have a club race
22.3.
in 2 weeks on it, but
22.2.
this is the last kind of big
21.3.
event on this
22.3.
layout. This layout was pretty good to us. We're going to
22.7.
change it up just a little bit for June
25.5.
and then a lot for the
21.9.
INS race in July.
23.1.
That's Owen on his lid.
24.9.
His bro is behind him. He lets him go, and that's now Riley behind Owen. That's for 4th place.
22.3.
Drew Ruben King is finally might be able to take a little bit of a breath here. We got 120 on the clock.
25.
Haven't talked about Will a whole lot because he's got
24.9.
still 10 seconds over 3rd
23.7.
place.
21.8.
He's looking to have a good day, only running 1 class. Oops.
23.1. 22.9.
Mini Truggy up next, and then we're done.
21.5.
9,
21.4.
9:25-ish, maybe when we're done.
22.7.
That's freaking awesome.
22.3. 27.2.
That is awesome.
25.1.
I appreciate everybody who bought raffle tickets, by the way. Again, thank you very much. That means a
22.9.
ton. Just going to go right in my
22.4.
savings.
23.9. 21.2.
My wife's going to hide it from
21.3.
me, so I'm not tempted to do
21.6.
anything stupid.
22.4. 22.6. 22.8.
25 seconds.
22.9. 22.4. 21.5. 24 flat. 23.7.
Uh-oh. That was
24.6.
Owen.
22.3. 21.8.
Man. Oh, watch the end of the straightaway. Cross line, you're done. Cross line, you're
24
done.
flat, Brandon
That's
Hardy
Brandon
done.
and Brent.
30.1 Brent
Here
Riley done.
comes Drew to get that
25
third.
flat Drew Ruben King done.
Alex will take the win. Will
23.4 Alex
Brinton
Vanderbeek done. 24.7
locked in
Brian Burnt
second.
done.
There's Owen and Riley.
27.8
There's
Owen
Will.
Vanderbeek done.
Here comes
21.8
Mitchell.
Riley Filbert done. 22.1
Top
Will
three,
Brinton done.
Alex, Will, Drew inside for
25.3 Mitchell
pictures.
Cabell done.
And
All
let's
drivers
finish her
are
up.
finished. The race is completed.
Mini Truggy. Let's go. Pictures and then last race of the night.
Kurt Benson. One minute to the start of the race. Matt Robinson. Ronnie Wint. Logan Premantis. Josh Havens. Don Drewst. Sam White. Tyler Fleming. Bryson Pavel.
Last race of the night. I see Jake out there. So, how about no more laps? No more laps for everybody but Jake. Jake's going to get one here. He's a busy guy. He's got to handle
Less
all
than
of his
5.
kids and his other 3 and then a whole bunch more. And okay, we have got Logan on the 1, Tyler Fleming on the 2, Don Drews on the 3, Josh Havens on the 4, Ronnie Wint on the 5, Bryson Pavel on the 6, Sam White on the 7, Kurt Benson on the 8, Matt Robinson on the 9, Jake Conrad on the 10. After this race, marshals that are on the blowers, would you bring those blowers up here, please? That'd be awesome. Then I don't have to go out there and get them myself after we're all done. Perfect. Will's going to take the 3 cone. I like that. Riley's fast. He can handle that down there. All right, here we go. Last race of the night. Really appreciate everybody coming out and starting up our next Summer Series campaign. Means a ton to me. Keeps my job security nice and comfy as well, so can't ask for much more. Here we go. Drivers ready. Marshall's ready. Shake and bake at the tone. We're underway. Yeah, not too bad. Not too bad. Oh, I like it. A little wonky there. Get back in line. Here we go. So Logan up front. I thought about racing Mini Truggy today, but that's 3 classes, 3 races without me here in the booth. In case something weird happens. Don't want to screw anything up.
25.4. 27.2.
And that's Don Drew's getting around. Tyler plunked the pipe.
31.1. 32.1. 32.9.
So that changes it up front just a little bit now.
35.2. 35.7.
Logan, Tyler,
29.1.
Don, Bryson, Josh, Ronnie, Kurt, Matt, Sam, and Jake.
22.7. 23.7. 27.9, 23.9, 25.2, 23.4, 26.1, 29.8, 26.3,
Nick Nuthouse with the $10
31.6,
super chat on the live stream.
22.7,
So Will and I can get some of that internet money.
23.1,
Keep paying for our podcast this year.
23.5,
130 down, 6.5 to go.
23.4,
Logan, Don, Tyler, Josh, Matt,
24.3,
Ronnie, Kurt, Bryson, Jake,
24.6,
and Sam. Logan is the
27.5,
red and white Techno Truggy
25.8.
Logan, sponsored by Techno. Picked it up
22.5,
this last Techno series.
31.2,
That's why he's only
24.7.
running mini Truggy and four wheel.
23.9,
He's already your
24.7.
E-Truggy Techno Series champ.
23.5, 24.1,
Don Drews
25.2.
in the orange and silver is in
25.8.
second. Don is one of our
22.7,
usual suspects
25.7,
back in the game here. Tyler Fleming
23.1,
in that red PR car,
25.2,
PR truck, I should say.
23.2,
Oh, that was weird. Josh Havens currently running
29.2.
fourth. Bryson up there. Now Ronnie up there. Then Matt
29.5.
Robinson from the bump spot.
31.1,
And then Kurt, Jake, and Sam.
26.4, 26.5, 27.1, 24.3,
5.5 minutes to go in our last race of the night. Should be done at 9:21.
28.3, 27.1,
That's beautiful.
23.9,
Who's that tapping out?
24
Was that
flat.
Bryson? That was Bryson.
25.1,
Ronnie's going to get around. Matt's going to get around. Here comes
27.3.
Logan
25.4,
to put a lap on the
25.5,
middle of the pack.
23.5,
Don Drews hanging with Logan. He's only 6 seconds behind.
23.8,
That is basically maybe a crash,
26.8,
and he'll be right back on his rear bumper.
23.9, 25 flat, 23.9, 23 flat, 25.9, 22.7, 28.2,
Remember, next
24.9.
Saturday, no racing. It will be open track. I'll have the computer out,
23.8.
so if you want some lap times that day, you can.
24.4,
It'll be 10 to 6.
24.2, 23.7,
Still running on
22.8.
Friday.
26.8, 24.8,
Uh-oh. There's that crash we're talking about. Logan on his lid. Don Drews
25.2,
takes the lead. Uh-oh.
24.8,
Just like that. Whole new ball game.
25 flat, 23.4, 25
First and
flat,
second, coming up to the back straightaway. Triple. Logan landed a little bit to the inside of Don. Ronnie lets these two go. They got 4
23.4.
minutes to go at it. We got the first half
29.6.
down. The second half underway. Don and Logan. Oh, Don a little
28.1.
wide right there. I saw it coming.
24.7,
Tries to make some mini RC babies.
25
That's where
flat,
mini T's come from.
24.3.
Oh, Don doinks it.
31.6,
Logan will get that big lead right back.
22.8,
Meanwhile, back
26.6.
there, Tyler Fleming in
25.4.
third. He is pretty far back
26.9.
behind Don. Matt Robinson. I think that might have been his truck that was out. I just saw it.
24 flat,
Nope, that's Matt right there.
25.7.
So somebody was out.
24.4,
Oh, it's Kurt. Oh, man.
25.5, 22.7, 28.9, 23.6, 23.1,
5 down, 3 to go.
26.9,
Get to go home, take a shower, eat something, wake up tomorrow morning,
24.4.
go fishing.
27.1,
Nice thing about
23.8,
fishing is it's pretty cheap. You already got
22.3.
everything, so
24.6,
just buy $5 worth of worms, and that's it.
24.8,
Stay entertained the whole day.
24.4,
Make sure your phone's fully
27.9.
charged.
30.2,
In case you catch something, you can take pictures.
24.9, 25.1,
2.5 to go.
24.3.
Logan, Don, Tyler, Josh, Matt, Ronnie,
22.7.
Bryson, Jake, Sam.
24.6,
Last race of the night.
24.9,
Got close there for a little bit. Don getting hung up there. Still no harm, no foul, because
26.6,
well, Tyler
26.7,
now will be about
24.2,
3.9 seconds. The gap was
32.7.
6.9, so he made up
24.9.
Almost 3 seconds on 1 lap.
24.7.
2 minutes to go.
22.8. 26.8. 23.4. 23.8. 24.3. 24.5. 22.4. 25.2. 26.2. 26.9. 26.8.
125 left on the clock. It's Logan, Don,
23.7.
Tyler. Logan's got 16 seconds now
24.8.
over Don. Don's got 5.8 again over Tyler. Tyler's got 7 over Josh. Josh has got 6 over Matt. Matt's got 6 over Bryson. Bryson's got 8 over Ronnie. Ronnie's got 2 over Jake. And Jake's got 9 seconds over Sam. Somebody lost a wing
25.3.
and a wing mount. Maybe in the back
26.7.
straightaway.
27.4.
1 minute to go.
27.3.
Final
22.9.
minute.
24.5. 25.2. 24.8. 27.5. 29.6. 23 flat.
Good save.
22.7. 25.5. 32.3. 24.9. 24.7. 24.1.
Oh, I know.
24.9.
That thing's probably hard to drive. Probably doesn't jump right. 15 seconds.
23.4. 22.6. 24.1. 28.5.
Do you ever think wing
24.7.
doesn't matter on an RC car? Take it off and try to drive.
30.7. 24.
Same thing with the body.
25
It's pretty crazy
flat
how the
Jake Conrad
bodies
done.
actually affect stuff. I used to not think that that was such a big deal, but
22.8 Logan Prement is done.
that's Matt and
25.1
Bryson. They were
Don Jones
battling for position.
24.3 Bryson Pavel done. 24.1 Matt Robinson done. 24.2
Logan,
Tyler
Don,
Fleming done.
Tyler, top 3 inside for
24.3 Ronnie Wood
pictures. Josh, Bryson, Matt, Ronnie,
23.7
Jake,
Josh
and
Havens
Sam
25.8
and Kurt
Sam White done.
are
All drivers are finished.
done.
The race is
Let's
completed.
get the top 3 inside for picks. Let's bring those blowers back in. Just you guys can just set them right in front of the doors here. I'll take them inside. Let's get the top 3 inside for pictures. That is a race night. You guys are awesome. 9:22. Beautiful. Top three for picks, please, of Mini Truggy, and then that'll complete our race night. You guys, we did really good tonight. We did really good. Top 3 inside, please. I'm going to show, I want to show Will my idea for outside before he goes home.